All right, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening, family? Hopefully, y'all have yourselves a magnificent Thanksgiving. It is time for Black Friday football. Oh boy, how's everything been going with y'all, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages? It is I, the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical, individual D, Chiseled Adonis. We've got a dual stream today, or I should say a double stream day, because it's not as if we're going to go right into it. We're going to go leave after this game, and then we back for Friday night SmackDown. But nonetheless, hopefully y'all had yourselves a great Thanksgiving. And it's the Bears and Philadelphia Eagles live from Lincoln Financial Field in your 2025 NFL Week 13 Black Friday edition game highlight commentary brought to you live from Underdog. I have myself a slot over on Underdog today. It is a 1v, or I should say it's a triple threat match, 1-on-1-on-1. My opponent's teams, Jalen Hurts, DeAndre Swift, Dallas Goedert, and Colston Loveland. My other opponent, Caleb Williams, A.J. Brown, Roma Dunze, and Jake Elliott. My team, Saquon Barkley, Devontae Smith, DJ Moore, and Kyle Monangai. So we'll see if the odds are in my favor today. Let it be known in the chat how everything is going for you guys. How was your Thanksgiving? What would you rate it out of 5, if you will? I don't want to go too high with the ratings, because then folks going to end up, getting out of hand, but that's neither here nor there. All right, wait, where are they at now? Handoff, DeAndre Swift. He's going to take about 4 yards. It's going to be a 3rd and 6 coming up right now. Virgo Kid, DHB, Rasta King, your boy Chris, Money B, J Dubs, Mr. Lakes, your boy Chris, J Dubs in the building. What's happening? Underrated players. Lucas, but 2-1 said the George Pickens trade doesn't look good for Pittsburgh. We're only midway through the season. And I already said in my video, if you go back and you look at it, it had nothing to do with his ability. He was never going to perform at this level in Pittsburgh because they simply don't run the offense that way, that's geared to throw the football and let alone get the ball in explosive situation. If anybody who watched Pittsburgh games, oh, that's a first down over to Roma Dunze. Anybody who watched Pittsburgh games, the offense was notoriously shit through 3 quarters, and then late in the 4th quarter, miracle happens. Pickens makes a play on a 50-50 ball, and that's it. Like Pickens in Dallas is getting what? Maybe anywhere between 8 to 11 targets a game. Pittsburgh, he'd be lucky to see 5. And it had nothing to do with him. It was just the offense through and through. Steeler fans can pretty much, we're not shocked. Everybody, people who didn't know he was a generational talent, they weren't watching Pittsburgh Steeler football. QB Zesty left, first down, they moving the chains. 12:05 for life, but 2-1 said nervous but ready for this game. We shall see how things are going to play out. Both teams 8-3. If I'm not mistaken, this whoever wins here then is number 2 in the NFC, or the Seattle, because wait a minute, because Seattle's behind. They are, Seattle's in the wild card. The Rams are leading their division with only 2 losses. They have the best record in football. No, the Patriots have the best record in football at 10-2. But the best record in the NFC is Los Angeles. So winner here is in that 2 seed, right? Winner here is in that 2 seed, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, GP3 has more receiving yards than the entire Steelers combined, and I'm not surprised because the archaic offense that Pittsburgh runs doesn't produce. And what's disappointing is Rodgers. I don't want to say it's disappointing that he's not going into business for himself, but I am not like, well, there are times in which he tries, but then unfortunately him and DK don't have the Metcalf. They don't have the chemistry. So it's just disappointing. And if you guys go back to when we acquired DK Metcalf, in that video, like literally all of this stuff is still there. I'm like, yo, I have a feeling that even after the Pickens trade, when I said, they could have kept Pickens, ultimately you'd get nothing for him because he'd leave in free agency at the end of the year regardless, because why would you resign? But if you know you're going to shell out everything for 1 year, why not just say, fuck it, we're going all in this year, aerial assault, and make it happen? So it is what it is. I ain't tripping. Nathan Bavimon said, did I see the Cowboy player putting his fist in the turkey? That's an AO pause moment right there. Like he shoved his fist in the turkey. Well, I didn't see it. I did not see it. Winner is the second seed? Well, there it is. Well, at least keeps place as the second seed because we still got a lot more football left to go. Already 5 minutes into this game, the Bears are approaching the red zone. They're currently at the 25-yard line. AJ, what's going on? Yash in the building said, work sucks. Need a new job in 2026. Hope I'm good. I'm doing all right. Congratulations to your Bengals yesterday with a hell of a victory. Emphatic victory over the Ravens. In fact, that's what I needed to see. Oh, 4th and 1. I don't think he made it. I don't think he made it. I think they're going to mark him short. This might be a turnover on downs. I don't think they're going to give him the first down. They're going to move it back. Oh, they might just. Wow, they call first down. Hey, I think they might want to consider getting a review here. They call first down, but they might want to consider getting a replay or something here. That's not a very good spot. That's not a very good spot. Good call from Sirianni throwing the flag out there because you got to at least get a good look on the replay. Ruin in the building. What's going on? How's my Thanksgiving? Well, terrible. The ARP Steelers, turnover prone Ravens, Bengals, and Browns licking their chops. Remember when you said the Steelers needed to keep their foot on the AFC North? Oops. Well, I mean, I said it even then. Regardless of where they are, the biggest concern would be their inability to be able to pull away. It's been that way for the last 7 years. Yeah, he did. I don't think he made it. I don't think the football passed. Drama, no. Kind of just disappointment, you know. Yeah, the Cowboys took care of business. The Chiefs, you know, it's funny where a lot of people are like, man, the Chiefs are in danger of not winning the playoffs. No, they're just in danger of not winning their division for the first time in 7 years. The AFC is still the AFC. Like truly, at this stage, let's just call a spade a spade. How confident are you in Jacksonville and Los Angeles holding the line where they are? How confident are folks believe in holding the line where they are? I just don't see it. Until Kansas City is sitting there with 8 losses, at that point, that's when we could. I think I'll explore the idea of them possibly missing the postseason. But sitting there 500 with Los Angeles and Jacksonville in front, they still have an opportunity. I don't feel super confident in Los Angeles and Jacksonville. No, they may have, but the thing is, they would ultimately have to, because the head-to-head only comes into play if they all end with the same record. If they all end with the same record, that's where that head-to-head comes to play. I just don't see that happening. I think one of them is going to fall. Because all you really need is one. Baltimore, I think the wild card is out of the play for Baltimore. They would have to win the division. Just like I said at the beginning of the year, I don't think there'll be 2 representatives in the AFC North. It's only going to be 1. Edward put 2 on, said, as a Ravens fan, this season is cooked, to be honest. Well, I mean, in the realm of like Super Bowl hopes, yes, but I don't think the playoffs are completely out of the question. Nathan Batuana said, you bet Cowboy Bob is going crazy out here. Well, maybe. Lloyd put 5 on, said, go Cowboys, can't wait to see SpongeBob. I guess you got to stay tuned for the commentary later tonight. Yup, they marked him short. Turnover on downs. It's Eagles football. Great job from Sirianni throwing the challenge flag because there was no scenario where he made it. Yeah, that ball did not make it there. That was a terrible spot. I could not believe the referees just gave him the fucking first down right there. And if you're the Bears, the moment they spotted the football, you should have immediately went right back to a QB sneak. Ensuing drive. Here we go. Handoff Barkley. He's going nowhere. Mr. King put 2 on, said Chiefs better beat the Texans because they ahead. Well, I mean, for them, that's kind of. And on top of that, right now for Kansas City, they would need a little bit of help as well. Because, let's see, if you're looking at the playoff, Kansas City's currently right now, they're 3-4 in the conference, which is god-awful. Buffalo's sitting there at 7-4. Buffalo's sitting there at 7-4, and they have the head-to-head. The Texans are out in front. They're 5-2 in the conference. Jacksonville 4-2 in the conference. The Chargers are 6-2 in the conference. So if they all have the same record at the end of the season, Kansas City, no playoffs for you. Baltimore 4-4 in the conference. Everybody in front of Kansas City has only 2 losses in the conference with the exception of the Bills. With the exception of the Bills. Kansas City has 3 divisional games remaining. If they win all 3, that makes things interesting down the line. But regardless, they're in a bad spot. All right, 2nd and 10. Oh, there we go. A.J. Brown moving them chains. Moving them chains. Now, the Chiefs are 9 right now. The Chiefs are 9 right now because Baltimore lost. I think they'll make the playoffs because I just do not trust. I trust Buffalo more than I trust the Chargers and Jacksonville. And all you need is just one of them to fall because I think the Chiefs will take that final wild card spot. I don't believe in the Texans to be able to go in and get there, despite the fact they pulled themselves out of a super hole. I just don't see it. That defense can continually go and make plays. There's going to come a time in which the offense got to match it, and I don't know. Let's see what happens if the Chiefs loses. They're eliminated from the wild card playoffs. Well, I mean, no, if they do mess around and they make it, I don't see an AFC championship berth. But then we got to take into account, as far as I'm concerned, it really doesn't matter where they are slotted. If they do make it into the playoffs, you still have to have concern because all they know is the AFC Championship with Mahomes at the helm. So there's that. In the NFC, I'm 100% all in on the Rams. All in on the Rams. 2nd and 5. Here we go. Oh, Jalen Hurts got time. Down. Oh, wow. I think the ball might have got batted. I think that got batted at the line. Somebody might have tipped it. Nathan with 5 said the majority of diehard NFL fans will go crazy if they miss the playoffs. That's if they lose out. Bad frog indeed. How about the Saints if the Giants, if Jackson Dart does major wins from Monday? Wait. Jackson Dart does major wins from the Monday Patriots and on. Hopefully the week off helps. What do you mean, how about the Saints? I'm confused. How about the Saints? Bro, they're getting ready to go into Death Note. What you mean the Saints? 3rd and 5. From the 40-yard line, Jalen Hurts. Oh, he's under duress. Oh, wait, here comes the rush. You got to get rid of the football. Throw it away. Throw it away. Nobody's there. Nobody's there. No flags. No flags. And they're going to. Are they booing? Are they booing? The Eagles fans are booing. Eagles fans booing already. Bro. It's the opening drive. They had picked up a first down. That's just good defense right there. God damn, they booing already? Shit, I mean, it is Philly. It is Philly. No, for a second, I'm like, God, whoa, hold on, wait a minute. Yeah, they booed Santa. They booed Jesus if they could. Oh, was that I don't know if that was a good punt. Man went, called fair catch, but he is an all-pro. Devin Duvernay, I mean, I ain't going to take anything away from son. Yeah, Eagles fans boo everything. You could score 51. You want, because you ain't scored 54, these motherfuckers gonna be mad. Yeah, so this the way things are shaking up in the postseason, it's gonna be very interesting because I think in the NFC is very tricky because the playoff push truly is gonna come down to the final week. I think in the AFC, it's really anybody's conference. It really is anybody's conference, truly. It's anybody's conference. The NFC, I think the Rams are far and away the best team. And although Philly did get them, I think that was some late game heroic that was necessary in order to go and get that done. Or I shouldn't say late game heroics because it wasn't. I mean, the Rams were trying to make a comeback. Philly just pretty much shut the door on them boys. So I don't want to take anything away from them. But I think the Rams are far and away the best team in the NFC. And in the AFC, New England, Denver, Indianapolis, they all look good. They all look good. But can I say one is head and shoulders better than the other? No. No. Giants can get the wild card next year if they're eliminated from playoff contention after the loss to Detroit. What you mean wild card next year? Why keep talking about the Giants and playoff? Bro, the Giants in the death note. What? Wild card next year? We talk about next year? Next year? Oh, you were replying to Papa. Okay. I got you. I was about to say, like, why is Giants and playoffs in the same sentence here? Like, we talk about, because especially if we talk about, like, in the future, if we talk about seasons that are upcoming in the future, everybody can have that conversation. Matt Pafavo said, my presence was felt yesterday and played all my vids of the bottle color match game. No longer can speak your name. Oh, interesting. You're welcome, B-Fat, for George Pickens. Substitute teacher Adonis as well. All right. Chicago's getting this football back. Oh, with the first pick. Ooh. Perhaps, I mean, if you just have to mess around and lose out, but I don't know who's the best player in college football right now because I'm not heavily in college football, but that's neither here nor there. All right, here we go. We're already midway through the first quarter. QB Zesty handoff. That's Kyle Monangai. Oh, he found a hole. That's a first down. By the way, he's fixing to take DeAndre Swift's job. He's going to take DeAndre Swift's job, truly. Because we've been seeing in short yardage situations, especially in the red zone, they've been giving this football to Kyle Monangai much more than they have DeAndre Swift in at least in last week in close yardage situations, the week prior to that for Chicago. Your top 4 NFC teams to get to the Super Bowl is Eagles, Rams, Packers, Cowboys. Okay. Dallas is still outside of the postseason at the moment, so it's just going to take some work to see if they can get the job done. I still do not trust San Francisco to stick around in the postseason. I think they're going to fall off. Tampa Bay, depending on the situation with Baker and how serious it is down the stretch, I think they can get jumped by Carolina. But one way or another, no representative of the NFC South is going to win a playoff game, depending on the matchup, of course. Because you face Seattle, it really just comes down to the defense because I think JSN is going to go fucking off on anybody. It just depends on who's the defensive matchup that's over there and how they're playing at the time comes. But we'll see. We'll see. All right, they're now at midfield. Chicago still on the move. I'll do some Black Friday shop. Yes, I bought some weightlifting shoes. They were on sale for like $23 off. Handoff Monangai finds another hole. Gain of about 5. More positive yardage right here for Chicago. Mr. King put 5 on said my NFC South and AFC North winners might have the same record, which is wild. Yeah, most likely 9-8. 9-8 can win that division. 9-8 most likely will win that division. So hearing that, I'm sure Mike Tomlin is saying, "Oh, it's our time." All right, DeAndre Swift back on the lineup right now. Hey, if I'm Chicago, I'd still keep running this football, bro. Downhill. DeAndre Swift found a big hole, made a man miss. First down inside the 25. DeAndre Swift, big time first down right there. That's a grown man run. Hell of a job. Just keep running the football, fam. QB Zesty don't even need to throw. Yeah, Lamar looked bad yesterday. And you know what's crazy? I saw a tweet that said Lamar be having Looney Tune turnovers legitimately. That's the best way to put it. The football, I thought they was going to rule it incomplete. They ended up ruling it a fumble. He got hit from behind, then he messed around and fumbled. Zay Flowers running with the football, gets ripped, he fumbles. I'm over there just watching, like, what is going on with Baltimore, fam? Oh, they should have just kept throwing this football. Throw the ball away. Throw the ball away. Throw the ball away. Just keep running the football. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Oh, shit, this one no spot for a pin. Well, I mean. Matt giving out gifts. Matt giving out gifts. Jeff said that you think the your Cowboys can run the table. Let me see. You guys got Detroit next Thursday. That's doable. Minnesota in prime time. Chargers, Washington Giants. I think you actually you certainly can. You certainly can. The Cowboys certainly can. Great catch right there from Loveland to set up a 3rd and 1. Now you just got to run back-to-back plays. Just run this football back-to-back plays. Actually, I would consider saying take the points here, but depending on what the result of that 3rd down is, depending on the offensive line push, I might consider saying hey, they should go for it. Yeah, there's a Black Friday game. You know, the NFL trying to capitalize on every single holiday or so. Oh, wow, it's a 3rd and 2. I thought it was fixing to be 3rd and 1. They got a fullback back there. Run that football. There's a toss over. Munungai finds a hole. No, he doesn't. That son bitch is oh, they're pushing him forward. That's a 1st down. Hell of an effort. Hell of an effort by the 7th round guy, able to keep his feet off the ground, and the second hand push from the O-line gets him the 1st down. That's a hell of a job right there. Way to move the chains. Omar said, did I hear about the Mississippi State fans breaking into Ole Miss locker room and stealing the quarterback's jersey? Gotta love the rivalry week. That's outrageous. Well, all I know is somebody going to jail for at least an evening. Because that's crazy. You can't do that. Joe Burrow did look good, and he's undefeated this year, right? Like 3-0, 4-0, some shit like. No, I think he got hurt after week 2. Yeah, so he might be 3-0. Oh, wow. Caleb got fucking blasted getting rid of that football. He had Zacchaeus. Great job. This is why pressure is very important. That's why pressure is very important, because that doesn't show up on the stat sheet. You got to look at like advanced analytics to see how many fucking QB pressures you can mess around and get. Hell of a job right there, able to go and provide pressure on him, because that would have been a touchdown. Zacchaeus was wide open too. That would have been a touchdown from QB Zesty. 3-0, 8-0 in his last starts. Hey, all right. But shout out to the Bengal defense. They showed up and showed out. You talk about a team that was absolutely ass on that side of the football. They showed up, showed out, and took advantage. Handoff Munungai. Great run up the gut to set up yet another 3rd and short. And listen, at this point, you already know what my philosophy is. You inside the 5, you better find the fucking end zone. You inside the 5, you better get the fucking end zone. And on top of that, if you get a 1st and goal from anywhere inside the 3, my opinion, all 4 downs, you run 3. You run 3. I cannot stand throwing the fucking football inside the 5, let alone lining up in shotgun. I just don't like it. I'm from that old school smash mouth football, run through somebody's face. Handoff. There's DeAndre Swift. Finds a hole. That's a touchdown. Fuck. I wanted it to be Munungai who scored. DeAndre Swift runs down the throat of the Philadelphia Eagles, finds a hole, picks up the 1st down, and then the touchdown. 11 plays, 78 yards. 5.5 minutes. Bears are in front. Bears are in front. I know the Bears fans about to be saying they bearing down inside the chat right now. I know the Bear fans are saying, oh, fuck, you're going to make me bear down. One quick look at those Bear fans right now. They are hype. The Bear fans are ecstatic. The Bear fans are enthused. The Bear fans are damn near orgasmic because they lead 7-0 on the road in Philadelphia for Black Friday football. The Bears are in the lead. Top shot in the building. What's going on? Swift had a great year. Yes, he's been all right. If Philly loses today, you're 1 game behind on them. And you guys still have No, you don't have Philly anymore because you guys played Philly twice. Yeah, you got them back last week. So, and you won 3 in a row. Yeah. So you're still in a good spot. You're in a good spot. Like legit, what divisions are pretty much wrapped up? New England can wrap up the division in 2 weeks. They beat the Giants on Sunday or Monday. They beat the Giants Monday, and when they play Buffalo next week, or 2 weeks because they have a bye week, they play Buffalo in 2 weeks. That's for the division. They win there, the division is theirs. Gotcha, bitch. They win there, the division is theirs. So New England can wrap up their division in 3 weeks. 2 victories, they have the division. Denver, they play the Chargers last. Okay. You got Washington this Sunday night. Las Vegas, that's another divisional win. You beat Las Vegas, which shouldn't be that big of a deal. So they're still in a decent spot. It just depends on how the Chargers in hot pursuit look. Just depend on how the Chargers look in hot pursuit. But Denver, it might take a couple of weeks to go and lock that up. The Colts only have Jacksonville behind them. They got Houston, which that's going to be a crucial game. I think Houston needs this victory more than Indianapolis does, but they certainly can get Houston. They can get Houston. And then they got Jacksonville. Sit down the stretch. They got 4 fucking divisional games. They only played Tennessee twice. Wow. Yeah, this could be make or break, bro. Because legit, the 4 divisional games, every single, like Jacksonville and Houston are right on their heels. At worst. Well, not worst. The Colts going, that's tough. They got a tough stretch, bro. You got Houston, Jacksonville, Seattle, San Francisco, Jacksonville, Houston. I need it.
ST4 Endless just subscribed.
Stainless, I appreciate you, family. Much love. Gotcha, do bitch. I think Gorgeous George is the best wide receiver right now? No. Jackson Smith-Njigba is the best receiver in football in 2025. For the 2025 season, I should say. So it's going to be a hell of a playoff push. These next few weeks, folks, is going to be flip-flopping, especially if people start taking some unfortunate losses and getting upset. Yeah, I said, you thinking of modifying your first car? Nothing crazy, but some performance upgrades and matte black rims. Okay. All right, Saquon Barkley trying to find a hole, pick it up 9. I think they're going to give him about like 8.5. Is Justin Jefferson getting traded next season? You think he'll join the Pat? No. You know how much picks you got to go and give up? If you're a squad that's willing to go and sacrifice a couple first-round picks, then albeit you send them to a contender where folks is willing to go and give up some picks. But if they not, he ain't going nowhere. False start on the offense. They backing up. Just when you thought you had yourself a shoe-in for a first down, you're not going to get it. Do I think the Colts are going to hold their spot in the South, or the Texans going to get it? Actually, I think they will. I don't trust Houston. I don't trust Jacksonville. I don't trust Houston. I don't trust Jacksonville. I trust Houston's defense. Oh, Hurts is going to keep it himself. He's going to try to run, and he's going to set up a 3rd and short. So now, once we're going to open up the second quarter with a crucial 3rd down for the Philadelphia Eagles. Would love to see Chicago make a nice playoff run. Me too. Pats and Colts are the best two teams in the AFC. It's the 2000s all over again. Yeah, the divisional winners, I think, right, well, the divisional winners, the divisional leaders, this is what, the 2005 season? Patriots, Colts, Broncos, Steelers. Colts have to be careful because you've got they got a very tough stretch down the line. Now, let me see Kansas City, because we were talking about Kansas City's playoff hopes, right? They've got Houston, Los Angeles, Tennessee, Denver, Las Vegas. Yeah, for the Chiefs, which have lost 3 of their last 4. For them, they win out, they're in. Because not only do you hold off the Texans, because you beat Houston next week, you fuck them over heavily. So that'd be a very tough loss right there for Houston, depending on how things play out, this weekend for them. The Chargers, that's a must win. You cannot afford to take any more losses in the division. Because they lost their first 3 divisional games, right? No, they beat Las Vegas, so they're 1-2 in the division. Then you have Tennessee, which should be a layup, but there's no such thing as a layup in football. Denver must win, and then you have Vegas. You have Vegas again. Legitimately, they have to win out. They have to win out. That's their only chance. The Chargers are undefeated in the division. However, they haven't looked their best, because they beat Minnesota, but Minnesota has virtually, come on now, beat Pittsburgh, beat Tennessee. So those 3, they beat the teams they were supposed to beat. Jacksonville ended up giving them a tough loss. So you got the Raiders, in 2 days. That should be a layup, but again, there's no layups in football. But you beat them before. You cannot lose there. But then the Chargers got Philly. Then, of course, Kansas City, Dallas, Houston, Denver. It's a tough stretch down the line. So we'll see. Yep, second quarter, getting ready to start. It's gonna be a great playoff push across the board. Like, by the time we get to week 15, that's where folks is gonna be sitting on the edge of their seat. Because across the board, damn near every game is gonna be important. Matter of fact, let me see here. What is the schedule for week 15? Week 15, the second week of December. Let's see. You have Atlanta, Tampa Bay. That's going to be huge for the NFC South to kick things off on Thursday. Cleveland, Chicago. Most likely at this point, Chicago's going to be trying to hold on to the division lead if they can get a W today, or even if they were to lose today. It's them, Green Bay, Detroit. Detroit's on the outside looking in right now. Cincinnati, Baltimore in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, that's going to be huge. Because where's Baltimore going to be pitted at? Cincinnati has to win out in order to go and possibly win their division. So that's going to be fireworks as well. Los Angeles, Kansas City, that's huge. Buffalo and New England, that the division's going to mess around and be on the line. Oh, wow. Wide open. Devontae Smith, first down for the Eagles. Oh, man's almost ran over the goddamn sound man. Giants and Washington. Yeah, nobody's watching that. Vegas and Philadelphia. Philadelphia, most likely going to be, depending on how things play out over the course of the next couple of weeks, either you're battling for that 2 seed or you're holding off the Cowboys, who are on your heels as well. Jets and Jacksonville trying to figure out where they sit in the AFC South. Houston, Arizona. But Houston's trying to keep their playoff hopes alive. Denver, Green Bay, that's fucking box office. Shayshawn Barkley, 6-yard carry. Detroit, Los Angeles. Detroit pretty much got to win out, really. They can only afford 1 loss, but look at their remaining teams. Dallas, Rams, Dallas, Los Angeles, Pittsburgh, Minnesota, Chicago. They can't really, at worst, you can take 1 loss. But the NFC playoff picture is incredibly stacked. They pretty much got to go for it every single doggone game. New Orleans and Carolina. Carolina's going to need that depending on what transpires at the top of the week with Atlanta. Great fucking tackle for loss right there. Tennessee, San Francisco trying to go and keep pace in the NFC West, and furthermore in the wild card as well. Seattle and Indianapolis. This is in 2 weeks, by the way. This is week 15. No St. Brown for 2 weeks. Woo! Shit. Things are looking bleak for Detroit. Indianapolis and Seattle, that's going to be very interesting for where positioning just so happens to be. And then, of course, Minnesota and Dallas, and then Miami and Pittsburgh For that's really more of a game for Pittsburgh than it is for Miami. Like the playoff push is going to be spectacular. Oh, wow, he threw it behind him. Jalen Hurts threw it behind him. He had Devontae Smith, and Smith could have actually caught that and went to the end zone. What a bad pass from Jalen Hurts, and they're going to have to kick a field goal. That's a damn shame. That's a goddamn shame. $1 for 5-1 said, you love Philly, but you want Chicago to take it all. So if Philly wins, you'll eat a spoonful of salt. You got to relax. He could have went to the end zone, bro. Come on, Hurts. You got to throw a better ball. Elliott's 44-yard field goal through the uprights, and it's good. We've got a 4-point lead for the Bears. Steve said, what do I think? Who do I think has the chance to win in both the Steelers and Ravens games? Okay, so down the stretch for Baltimore. Let's see. Down the stretch for Baltimore, they are looking at, they've got Pittsburgh next week. That's a must win. Because if you fall behind, because they both essentially have the same record. If Pittsburgh is able to beat Buffalo by some miracle this upcoming weekend, and I know there's something, well, Buffalo doesn't have their starting left and right tackles. If there's anything you ever know about Pittsburgh, when it's a game that it appears that they should be able to apply pressure, they don't. So if most likely, or I should say likely, maybe not most likely, but likely, Pittsburgh and Baltimore is going to be facing each other next week with the exact same record. So given that's the case, that's just for an advantage in the AFC North.
Just 55 subs.
So for Baltimore, you got Pittsburgh, then you got Cincinnati. You can't afford to take 2 losses to Cincinnati. You need divisional wins. You cannot afford to take a loss to Cincinnati. The only divisional wins they have is against Cleveland, right? And then you got New England, Green Bay. It's a tough stretch. At work, the best thing for Baltimore is the fact that Pittsburgh is the only other well, I shouldn't say the only other contending, but it's Pittsburgh who's the contending party for the division. So the benefit is, man, you lose 2 games. Pittsburgh are 100% capable of losing 2 games as well because they've got Buffalo, then they got Baltimore, then you got Miami, Detroit, Cleveland, Baltimore again. So it's really between both teams. I probably trust Baltimore more, but man, it's anybody's squad and anybody's division, I should say. And Cincinnati can mess around and catch up because both Baltimore and Pittsburgh are 100% prone to take unfortunate losses. Matt giving out even more gifts. Blink put 2 on, said, why can't my Steelers tank for picks or be elite? Now, I would only care more about the latter than the former. I don't believe in tanking. Dwayne put 2 on, said, how do I think SpongeBob is feeling right now? Probably good. Sean put 5 on, said, happy Friday, bro. Happy had a great Thanksgiving with the family. How was mine? Mine was They both play Cincy again? No. Pittsburgh already finished playing Cincinnati. They're not going to see Cincinnati anymore. They split. Lost the first, won the second. Baltimore is going to play Pittsburgh next week and then Cincinnati again the week after. Now, I will say this much. If Baltimore loses to Pittsburgh and then they lose to Cincinnati, that's it. That's it. Not only did you take 3 divisional fucking losses, now you're going to be entering week 16 6-8, you're cooked. Yeah, since he still got a chance, they got to win out. They got to win out, and they got to get a little bit of help. Volga said he almost got Peyton Manning to come to Baltimore. Could you imagine if prime Peyton Manning with prime Ray Lewis, Ed Reed, and Terrell Suggs? Well, no, it wouldn't have been prime. It wouldn't have been prime Ed Reed. He would have only been there for the 2012 season. He would have only been there for the 2012 season. That was their only opportunity. Oh, wow, DeAndre Swift, we're able to go find a hole, and he's still on his feet. Big time stiff arm. Hey, DeAndre Swift eating right now. DeAndre Swift eating right now. He's still salty about having to leave Philly. DeAndre Swift eating right now. Eagles said you don't like the idea of tanking, but you have to start giving teams something to play for down the stretch. Well, yeah, because here's the thing, right? Like at the end of the day, you have folks who have incentives in their contracts. You have guys who obviously you're playing for pride, you're playing to win. Some people are playing for a contract. So if you happen to be in a situation where it's like, all right, let's take for example the Giants. You're the first team eliminated from playoff contention. For all intents and purposes, season's done,
is now
right? But you still got 6 games remaining. So at that point, you play for pride because you got to remember, this shit not a video game. Like you literally going to practice, you grinding, putting your body on the line to step out and play the game that you love. Ain't no way I'm going to willfully work my entire life to make it to the NFL. I have a shitty fucking season where we keep messing around and losing. Now I'm just going to go through the motions on Sundays, Mondays, Thursdays. Fuck out of here. I'm going to go out there. I'm going to compete and see if I can mess around and get hit my incentives, make a little bit more of that money on, and then furthermore, win some doggone games and fuck up some other people's doggone, playoff hopes. All right, 2nd and 7. Damn, they were trying to run that screen to Monungai, but a hell of a defensive effort right there from the Philadelphia Eagles. They prevented the screen from even getting completed. Thoughts on the Patriots? Do I think that it's all a weak schedule, or are they for real? I think they're somewhere in the middle. They're somewhere in the middle. They're certainly a capable football team. Good pass. Zacchaeus able to catch the football, pick up a first down, and yet again, Philly gives up a conversion on a 3rd down. You at least want to be a spoiler? Yeah, because at the end of the day, you got to go out there and say, yo, you playing for something. Like, especially, you could have situations where, let's just say, in the case of the Giants, you got, 2 wins? If you finish the season on like a 3-game, 4-game, some win streak, you can maybe try to build a little bit of confidence knowing that, hey, you know what? Maybe we are capable. Because look at Carolina. Last year, they finished relatively strong, albeit you can't take the same momentum that you end the year with into the following season. But sometimes you build that confidence to where it's like, yo, you know what? Now we are capable. Hey, we might have a good squad. Yo, we might be building something here. Hold on, wait a minute. We're going to go into next year with the same kind of fire, because you saw that happen with Detroit. 3 years ago, they finished the season very strong. All of a sudden, the following year, bang, here you go. Number 1 team in the NFC. And then fuck themselves out the NFC Championship and going to the Super Bowl. Oh, dump it off, Caleb. Instead, he's going to go down the field. Throws it behind DJ Moore. It's incomplete. Run this football next play. Run this football next play. Caleb got to throw a better ball there. He threw it behind DJ Moore. He had him, too. He had him, too. They got to run this football right now. I hope they got somebody in the back. Damn, they're in the single back. I don't like that. You got someone with a head of steam, though. Oh, Caleb's going to keep it himself. There you go. Great job. Just QB sneak and pick up a doggone yard. QB sneak and pick it up a goddamn yard. If only Caleb was accurate, the Bears offense would be crazy. Yeah, and that's the funny thing about it. They're 8-3, and they could have easily been, a 10-1 football team. There's the dump off. There it is. Adunze breaking a tackle. No, he's not. He's out of bounds. Think on how many scenarios we've seen where losing means the difference between a top 3 and 5 pick. Dropping down, missing the best player in the draft is not realistic. Give bad teams more picks to win. I think truly you should earn the right to be able to pick high. And I know it's because we're so accustomed to, okay, worst team in the league gets the best pick, but sometimes you just it's unfortunate, really. Because you have some teams that are perpetually picking inside the bottom 5. At that point, I think ownership got to get called into play. Like, yo, y'all really care about, winning for your city, or y'all just here for the clout? Am I going live for Christmas games? I think there's 3 games on Christmas, right? I'll probably do one. I'll see. You say flip it. Whoever wins the Super Bowl gets the first pick. I don't know. Oh, wow. Caleb Williams. He's just going to run. He's going to run. Is he going to get there? Yes, he is. Caleb Williams running rapidly, able to go and get that first down. And this drive continues. Bro, Philly got to get the fuck off the field, bro. This is back-to-back, 5-minute drives? This is ludicrous. Bro, Philly hasn't had a drive over 3 minutes, 30 seconds. The Bears' first drive was 5.5 minutes, and it was a turnover on downs. Second one was 5.5 minutes. Both of them was exactly 5:26. This drive right now is about to be 5 minutes. This drive right now is going on 5 minutes. Each drive has been over 10 plays. That's outrageous. Handoff, DeAndre Swift finds a hole again. That's a first down. Breaks another tackle. Yo, Swift is fucking balling. Swift is fucking balling. That's the 11th play of this drive. You got to be kidding me. I think he's over 50 right now. He might be over. This motherfucker got 8 carries, 78 yards. DeAndre Swift got 78 yards. I should have chose DeAndre Swift, man. Common guy got 41. I should have ended up going with fucking DeAndre Swift. I had a choice of Kyle Malunga and DeAndre Swift. I should have chose DeAndre Swift. This man is fucking cooking. Marching down the field. 77 yards on 8 carries, bruh. Oh, damn. Caleb is fucked. He just threw that ball. Did he get it away? I don't know if he got out the tackle box. What, we don't have to see if it's grounding or not. Oh, yeah, he got out. Semi-state game got moved to Sunday because there's going to be a snowstorm in Syracuse, but in the span of 3 days, you have a football game and knee surgery? Well, shit. Yeah, he got out the tackle box. Wish you the best, family. 2nd and 10, 12 plays, 68 yards, 6-minute drive. And still marching down the field. All right. Wow. Caleb Williams just standing in the pocket. Got a man wide open. He had Roma Dunze wide open, but man's decided if I'm going to play in Lincoln Financial Field, I might as well decide to go out here and throw like Donovan McNabb and didn't have enough arm to make it to the end zone. Dunze was wide open. They could have made this a 2-possession lead. You've got to be kidding me. What a fucking route from Dunze. But Caleb Williams, oh my, keep the ball up, bro. Why did he even throw the football like to step into the motherfucking throw? This man's tripped into a throw. You gotta be kidding me. That's supposed to be 7. That should have been 7 right there. And now 3rd and 10, Caleb Williams pass, it's batted. They're gonna have to kick a field goal. Oh Lord, hey, that's gonna be a pass he gonna wish he had back. That's a pass he gonna wish he had back. You gotta be kidding me. That should have been a touchdown. And it's windy out there, so there's no guarantee for field goals. There never is. But there's wind out there. 30-yard attempt. It should be a chip shot, but I've seen some folks Nick Folk it out there. Matt Pafavon said, "Don't mean to stir up your fellow Eagles fans, but did you know that Seth Joyner is not a Hall of Famer?" Oh, did they have to go switch to football? I think they had to go get the kicking ball or something. They had to go get the kicking ball. "30-yard field goal." He got it. Through the uprights. He got it. You're trying to keep the defense on their heels, but not running the ball once on that 3 and out is crazy. Well, I wouldn't necessarily say 3 and out, but yeah, they They marched their way all the way down there off the fucking back of DeAndre Swift, and then you throw the football 3 straight times. Very, very stupid. I don't understand that. I don't understand that one bit. You literally consider this is the drive. This is the drive. 17-yard run from DeAndre Swift. You had a 9-yard pass to Zacchaeus on a 3rd down. You had to throw. You had a 9-yard pass to Burden from Caleb Williams. Great job. Then Caleb ran for the 1st down on the 3rd and 1. 17-yard run from fucking DeAndre Swift. Caleb also ran for an additional, I think he ran for like 10 yards on this drive. Running the football was about 40 yards of this damn drive. How do you pick up the 1st down? You're there at the 12. You don't run the football once? They made it into the red zone. You ain't run the football once?
Please! Please! Now!
Yeah, I agree, Gertson. I would have ran the play action on the first play because ultimately you know the defense going to be hard. They're going to have a hard on for the run because the run carried you down the field. You could catch somebody slipping over there. Albeit on 2nd down, it should have been a touchdown because motherfucking Caleb threw a bad pass. Albeit should have been a touchdown on that play. But you got to run the football down. So that 2nd down, you got to run that there. Cincinnati's offense in the red zone yesterday was atrocious. Atrocious. Luckily, Baltimore's offense couldn't take advantage. What an effort from, I believe it was Battle, who forced the touchback on Isaiah Likely. But field goal makes it a 7-point lead. Payne in the building said, can he get a 7? Matt said, as an Eagles fan, you're going back and forth between chat rooms. He said, as an Eagles fan, you feel like Sirianni's starting to act like he's the smartest guy in the room and that he can help everybody instead of sticking to the basics. I mean, hasn't he always had that same sort of vibe about him? But it worked out in going to 2 Super Bowls and winning 1. So I guess you could say he's got the.
Try to get that W. Dun, 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 dun.
All right. KT Chris in the building. What's good? Edgar said your fantasy team is fucked up. You need a miracle or your opponent's going to sweep you. Well, Saquon Barkley going nowhere. Only a gain of 3 here on this play. If you're the Eagles, you need to make sure this is not only a point-producing drive, you got to make sure this is a long drive. Because I'll tell you something right now, judging by each of the Chicago drives, all went over 5 minutes, all were over 10 plays. The Eagles punt here, you're not seeing the football for the remainder of the fucking half. If it follows the same trend. 2nd and 8, you might want to consider running. Nope, they're going to run that play action. Hurts is rolling right. Dangerous pass. Able to go and get it to Dallas Goedert to set a 3rd and short. You know for Sirianni, he's really going to consider this being 4-down territory. You know he's going to consider this being 4-down territory. Because they might as well just on 3rd down run it up the gut. So at worst, it'll be a fucking 4th and 1 or 4th and inches. Because how many times have we seen them mess around and maybe consider just, all right, hey, it's 4th and inches from their own 35 or some shit like that. They end up going for it regardless. Oh, well, it's 3rd and 3. They might try to run this draw with Saquon Barkley. Nope, they're not. Barkley's in pass protection. Pass broken up. Well, you might as well punt now. That's a hell of a job right there from the defense. I'm shocked they didn't decide to go and try to run it. But great job from Saquon Barkley on the blitz pickup. Was able to prevent a sack because damn, they don't have it. If they showed on the blitz, that's a hell of a blitz pickup because Hurts was about to get fucking blasted. But unfortunately, that's a 3 and out. Defense showing up for Chicago. Yo, they playing. They balling right now. They balling. Black Attack said, amazing suit. The burnt orange is my color. Well, thank you very much. Actually, I have to buy a new one because this one is, past its, too small for me now. Damn, the punt went into the end zone. They could have pinned them inside their own 10, but that's not the case. We're going to end up coming back from commercial break with the Bears taking over at the 20. Tomorrow, we're live for War Games, by the way. So a whole lot of streams. Literally, it's about to be streaming every single day. Yeah, every single day in a row. Yesterday was Wednesday was the only day I didn't stream. Tim Jones, I just want to say thanks for whoever gave you a sub on the channel. Congratulations. Yeah, it's gonna be a very, 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 very interesting down the stretch finish over here to the half. And I will say this much: if the Bears close out this drive with a high water pan, if they close out this drive with a touchdown here, Philly, albeit they start the second half with the football, you're in a tough spot. You're in a tough spot. Because for all intents and purposes, this year, the run game just has not been there like it was last year. Tough. What is Wargate? Yeah, WWE tomorrow. I'll tell you what's certainly not working. The devil magic ain't working. You sitting there at 6-6. Yeah, so War Games at Survivor Series. Tim Jones said, I'm a GOAT. Always look forward to the NFL highlight commentary. I appreciate that. Because I am legitimately, really, it was a little less last year. I'm highly considering retiring it this year. Kid Flash with 2 said, what's a good VPN to use so you can watch a PLE? I use ExpressVPN. I hear NordVPN is all right as well. So there's a lot of different VPNs, but I use ExpressVPN. I believe it's code Chiseled. 20% off. It might still be live, so we'll see. Formerly, Damn Rudy put 5 on it. Say, hey brother. Oh, I was actually thinking about the other day. Celebrated your late wife's birthday, the 25th. Hope my holidays was wonderful. Hashtag retired Gooner. Hashtag Gooner out. Hashtag giggity. How have you been? How have you been? It was on my mind because I was thinking about the number of the individuals in the chat room who unfortunately had a fallen loved one and announced it in the chat. And yours specifically had been one that came to mind. I was talking to Sis Adonis about it and how much I appreciate the community. So I hope Thanksgiving, obviously it's a situation that's it's tough because I believe this is the first one, if I'm not mistaken. But hopefully everything was all right and you were surrounded by love, brother. All right, 2nd and 10 from the 19.5. Wow, beautiful pass over the seam. Loveland first down. Loveland first down. Right over the seam to move the chains. Grizzly Burn put 5 on and said Georgia just got intercepted. Also, will I be live for the Joshua and Paul boxing match? When is that fight going down? December 19th? I'm not sure. I am not sure. Captain Espanol put 5 on said Philly keeps playing like this. They're not going to last very long in the playoffs. Highly be eliminated in the wild card depending on who they're facing. Oh, wow. Loveland was not, there's not going to be a flag for offensive pass interference because he couldn't make a play on the ball. 100%. If Loveland made an effort, an amazing effort to go and intercept that, I promise you that would have messed around and been a offensive pass interference. How the hell did they get this background footage of these motherfuckers in 99 in the locker room? Am I buying the Bears being for real? Yes. I'm just concerned about Caleb Williams in for whatever reason. Man, for whatever reason, Mans likes to overthrow and underthrow his guys. For like, and the crazy thing is that he don't be rushed. He be standing there cool, calm, and appears to be collected, and then just throws an overthrow behind or into the ground for no reason. That's the biggest concern there is for the offense. If he was just 20% more accurate, they 10-1 and the best team in football. I know he's not ass. He is not ass because he's done nothing but improve. But it's minor tweaks. Oh shit, he about to get blasted. Whoa! He avoided one but couldn't dodge the other, and the Packers and the Eagles make a hell of an effort right there to force a 3 and out. And now, well, I shouldn't say a 3 and out, 4 and out. And now they're gonna get the football back, and they got a chance for a 2-for-1. They got a chance for a 2-for-1. I don't know where Packers came from. They got a chance for a 2-for-1. Who do I buy more, the Bears or the Colts? You know what's funny? I would say Bears. Bobby, for 5 on. I'm just concerned about their defense. I think the Colts a little bit more. Actually, no, the Bears take the football away better than anybody in the NFL, so they're very opportunistic. Why the fuck did this man just tap the football? He was able to go and get it. Can he make a play on the return? No, he can't, but at least he was able to go and get the football back because that was very dangerous, so he went to go hunt down the goddamn ball. Bobby, for 5-1 said sup, just wanted to show some love, just got accepted into PA. Oh, in PA school. That's what's up. Years of studying and hard work is paying off. Hey, that's what's up, man. W's in the chat for Bobby Drake. W's in the chat for Bobby Drake. Let's celebrate.
Congratulations! Oh my God. Oh, yeah. Come on. Cha-cha now, y'all. Oh, yeah. Come on. Cha-cha now, y'all.
Great job. Great job. Congratulations, brother. Congratulations. Final drive of the first half, potentially, coming up right now. Eagles have a chance for a 2-for-1 because they are getting the football to start the second half. Jagami giving out gifts, donations. Edgar said, "You already seen conspiracy theory?" Oh, I'm not even gonna give that any life, fam. I'm not even gonna give that any life, fam. That's just one of them things where you just gotta look, shake your head, and then keep it moving. Folks that buy into that don't got no soul. Matt giving out even more gifts. More gifts. Where's Dr. Umar when you need him?
Donations. 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 Donations, 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 gifts, 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 more gifts, more gifts.
All right, here we go. From their own 35, there's A.J. Brown going nowhere. We most likely got one more play before the end of the Or I should say before the 2-minute warning. Lord said you're going to New York next Wednesday? Hey. Will Howard ever take a snap? Not this season. Barring injury, not this season. All right. Yo, wait, what? They didn't run a play before the 2-minute warning? Why? Why? I guess you want to ensure that they can't get that football back. I mean, they do have all 3 timeouts, so it's fair. I can respect it because you don't want to give them an opportunity to get the football back because let's just say you throw incomplete. Now you're on the north side of the 2-minute warning. So I get it. I get it. Put it in the oven. Baker Mayfield. What's that about? Insurance salesman Adonis is hilarious. What's up with the quarterback in Tampa? Kyle Trask is the name believe. Is he ever gonna play? I don't know. Is he set to start? They just signed him to the practice squad a week ago. Matter of fact, while I'm here, let me see if what's the situation with Baker? Baker Mayfield they're trending towards playing him. All right. He might just mess around and start on Sunday. That's a positive. At least in theory. What do I think of Philly's offense? Hot and cold. Yes and no. In and out, up and down. Chicago trains. So now we've got the 2-minute warning remaining here where Philly has the football, 2nd and 10. Opportunity for a 2-for-1. If they could just get down the field, kick a field goal, that's considered a win. If they could just get down the field, kick a field goal, that's considered a win. Getting stuffed. Hey, yo, what's going on? Geno Smith just hanging around.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
All right. Who's this? Mountain of a man dapping folks up on the sideline. Richard Sherman, big as hell, son, because Whitworth is what, 6'7"? So 6'7". Richard Sherman is 6'4", 6'5". Hurts down the middle. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, they won't be booing. They gonna be booing heavily right now. They're gonna be booing heavily right now. You got to be kidding me. You need a conversion right now. You need a conversion right now. You cannot fuck up this opportunity for this 2-for-1, man. You need a conversion right now. Here comes the blitz. Hurts. Got him. A.J. Brown first down. All right. Oh, but the laundry came out late. And it might be on the offense for OPI. Oh, man. OPI backs them up. The fuck did he do? He ran an out route, or was it a corner? What did he do on the route? Oh, yeah, he did push him. Yeah, he did push him. And it's a full extension. You're going to get caught with that every single time. It's the full fucking extension. You're going to get caught with that every single time. Hell of a job by Johnson to sell that. But you're going to get caught with that for every single time. Ruin for 5 months. I heard that the Lakers can't use their NBA Cup design tonight due to it being unsafe. The game will be played tonight on their regular court. Really? That's a little concerning. 3rd and 19. Now Hurts is going to have to run. He can possibly use his legs. Tries to dump it off, and they're not going to get a first down. They're going to have to punt. Here come the boos. Here come the boos. Stay litty. Said you have no idea how it feels to see the Bears like this from Chicago. You're so effing tired of the old heads living off of what Jordan and the 85 Bears did. Like that exonerates them from being ass. Well, yeah, you're certainly not wrong. You're certainly not wrong, especially when you have, because I'm kind of experiencing that being a Pittsburgh Steeler fan. I'm experiencing that being a Pittsburgh Steeler fan because we joke, not Pittsburgh Steeler fans, but football fans at a whole joke about the Cowboys constantly living on the success of the teams in the 1990s. As a Steeler fan, now all you can talk about is the success of the 2000s. Like the 2010s, they won a gang of games. No championships to show for it. I'm experiencing it as we speak. As a Miami Heat fan, it's now been over a decade since they won a championship, albeit they went to 2 finals, but did you win? So, once you get to a point where you're constantly watching your team underachieve when you have talent, like it's different if you're a bottom feeder and there's no reason to have anticipation and excitement coming into the year for a Super Bowl, per se. When you're a team that has when you have a solid roster and high hopes and you underperform, it's purgatory. Yeah, they did win a Stanley Cup and the World Series as well. But you know the because Cubs is probably number 3, Blackhawks is probably number 4 in the city. White Sox probably come behind the Blackhawks. Truly, White Sox is because I think Chicago's more Cubs than they are the Sox. But hockey probably come before the Sox. Oh my God. Great fucking run right there from DeAndre Swift. Timeout. Why they not using their first timeout? Bro, you have 3 timeouts. You could call one right now. I guess they want to play the game of not wanting to at least give Philly the football back. I don't like that. I'd use the timeout right now. The Bears second in the NFL. Oh boy, pass tipped. Oh my God, he almost had a chance to pick it off twice. It hit Dean in the hand still, and he couldn't catch it. Wow, you got to be kidding me. DeAndre Swift tried to bat that down. He failed, and Nakobe Dean had another opportunity to pick that off. You've got to come down with that football. You got to come down with that football right off the head of Jalen Carter. Look at Nakobe Dean. It bounced back, and he could have got it again. Oh, you got to pick that off. You have to pick that off. Do I think the Eagles are underachievers? No. Dump off over to DeAndre Swift. He's going to get a first down here. He's going to get a timeout. What the fuck? Why is the clock still moving? Okay. Alex, put 5 on it. Much love. But to answer the question from Charles, do I think the Eagles are underachievers? No. You went to 2 Super Bowls. I think the better team won when they played against Kansas City the first time. You went back 2 years later. You won. They collapsed in 2023. And then this year, they're not playing their best ball, but they're in a great spot to qualify for the postseason. I wouldn't call them underachievers. Matt put 2 on and said top 3 Eagles defensive ends and top 3 Chicago cornerbacks. Eagles defensive ends, Reggie White, obvious. Oh, a man fell down and that pass is intercepted. No, they're going to call it incomplete. I thought it was picked off by one half of the Ku Klux Klans by Blankenship. Brandon Graham and maybe Javon Curse. You could also go Cole as well. If you don't want to go Curse, you could also go Cole. As for Chicago, oh, he just fell down. DJ Moore just fell down. DJ Moore just straight up fell down. That's brutal. Oh, they're going to throw a flag. That's a hold. That's a fucking hold. This don't even matter what happened on this play. It don't even matter what happened on this play. This coming back on a hold. You heard him. You heard the offensive tackle. I think you heard him on the mic. Oh, you think you heard it? Oh, that's coming back. Just go ahead and run that draw. Either take a shot down the field to see if you can land in field goal range, or just go ahead and run a draw and go to the half. That's the first Bears penalty all day. Oh, it's split between the north and the south side. Can't wear Cub stuff down past Roosevelt. Yeah, they just dump it off right there. Tries to see if he could break a tackle. He can't. That's it. They're going to the half. They're going to the half now. Damn, they booing the life out of the Eagles. This man throwing up the double bird. His father is congratulating him for doing it. Alex for 5 said, all right, let's try it again. Would I say the Dolphins are in QB purgatory? The Dolphins? With Tua? I think they shouldn't have paid Tua as much as they paid Tua. I understand it because I think the year that he got the contract, he went on to lead the league in passing, or that was coming off of leading the league in passing. Also, got to take into account, Tyreek Hill had those two 1,700-yard seasons. In theory, the offense should have been fucking bonkers, but Tua turned the ball over, is who you ended up getting. So I think they still would be in a position where if they were to try to go make a trade for a quarterback, or maybe try to go and poach, somebody from somewhere, you certainly, can for all intents and purposes. But I wouldn't say they're in, because they haven't had a great one since Marino. And Tua has been their best quarterback since Marino. And that's not saying much. You got Lemon. Pennington was all right for a hop and a skip, but he can't stay healthy. Moore. So that's kind of their situation. I wouldn't necessarily say they're in QB purgatory, because I think Tua is just hot and cold. Tua is just hot and cold. Why are the Ravens struggling so bad this season? Nothing's clicking. Nothing's clicking for them. And the defense finally started way too slow. When the offense was great, the defense was god awful. And when the defense was great, the offense was not so good. But they won the 5 in a row, and they were able to bounce back. It was just a very tough first and a half month of the season, and they were able to go and bounce back. Now it's just a matter of seeing how things play out, because we're seeing this right now with the Texans as well. You start off tough. You start off very tough. You try to see if you can recover. Do I think timeout should roll over to the second half if they're not used? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I love the fact that you lose them and it restarts in the second. Because if it rolled over to the second half, 2-minute drill would not be the same. It would no longer be the 2-minute drill. It'd have to be like called the 30-second drill or something like that, because you got too much timeouts to stop the clock. Cheetah got him paid. But Tua also played well. And it's still an attractive location, because let's say Tyreek Hill doesn't retire and he comes back for another season, right? If he comes back for another season, you have a Tyreek Hill, depending on the situation with Waddle, he's there. You have Achane in the backfield. I think McDonald's 100% going to get fired. So depending on the situation, you have pieces that are there straight out the gate. I don't know what's going to happen with Waller. I think he ended up on IR. But if there was a free agent quarterback that wanted to go somewhere, you can maybe go make a signing, but I think their best bet is getting somebody young who could grow in the organization, because what, you're going to go get Kirk Cousins' old ass? No. Neil said, you've been a Dolphin fan for 20 years. Totally agree. We have not had a decent quarterback since Marino. Yeah, it's bad. William keeping the tradition alive, giving out gifts. Donations. Wasn't I charging my phone? Oh, it's already charged. Let me check in on Underdog and see where I currently sit in this battle. I 100% believe I'm probably in second place. I am in last. Who's in first? The person who has DeAndre Swift, of course. So my opponent has 25 points on me. I currently have 10. My squad: Kyle Monangai, Devontae Smith, Saquon Barkley, and DJ Moore. They are not giving me anything. The man who's in second place has Caleb Williams, AJ Brown, Jake Elliott, and Roma Dunze. And then in first place, DeAndre Swift, Colston Loveland, Jalen Hurts, and Dallas Goedert. Hey, Mac, putting 50 on it. Say, hey, King Chiseled, how am I? A question: why are NFL teams so fast in changing the QBs? Is it logical to expect a legendary act from a rookie quarterback coming from college between two different worlds? Absolutely not. It is absolutely not smart to expect a quarterback coming out of college to come out there and prepare very well. As I've always said, I blame 4 guys: Cam Newton, Andrew Luck, Robert Griffin III, Russell Wilson. Those 2 years, what those 2 quarterbacks did as rookies, fucked it up for everybody. And then as you continue to move down the line, you had other rookies come in and light it up. Dak Prescott came in, lit it the fuck up. You had Jaden Daniels last year, came in, lit it the fuck up. It's very difficult to be a rookie quarterback. And absolute Deshaun Watson, he was on his way to potentially becoming the MVP. In just those 6 fucking games, he looked like nobody could stop him. Dabo Sweeney saying, hey, whoever drafts him, you're getting the Michael Jordan of football. That's exactly what Watson looked like coming out the gate. Burrow was under duress left and right, but what happened when he came back from injury? Super Bowl. So you have a situation where now organizations just say, all right, if I believe the hype, I buy into it. It doesn't matter what kind of roster we have. You should be able to come in and fucking perform. But there's nuance. You got to have some vets that's over here. It's very rare that you have somebody just walk in all of a sudden, boom, success. Like, you have to have some staples in different spots, having a safety blanket at certain key positions to where you can get the job done. But organizations, for whatever reason, or I should say fan bases, more than the organizations, but the organization's the one who actually makes the decision. They be riding the wave of listening to what the fucking fans are saying. Yo, go draft this guy. Yo, man, you should be a fucking Hall of Famer in 2 years. What? Jermaine put 5 on it. Said, well, you're about to lose 200. Your Bears friend, and you made a bet that they wouldn't go over 500 paying. Well. Chicago corners, Charles Tillman. Corners. Tillman. This historic corners that's escaping me. Manning was a safety. Kyle Fuller had no fucking hands. Could he cover? Yes, but he had no fucking hands. Kyle Fuller should have been a Pittsburgh Steeler with the way he dropped picks. Kyle Fuller 100% should have been a fucking Pittsburgh Steeler with the way he dropped picks. Peppers did not play cornerback. Let's stop right there. Whoop man done said it. He said, hey, Julius Peppers. He did not play cornerback. Let's see here. They got Donnell Wolford and J.C. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to pull any of these dudes. I would have probably ended up saying Nathan Vasher. Yeah, I probably would have said Nathan Vasher. Yeah, Charles Tillman would be my number one on that group. Mr. King for 5-1 said, what do I think Tampa Bay needs to do to truly recover? To truly, I don't know where I got to recover from. What's going on? I'm creating words. To truly compete next year, personally, you believe they need to completely rebuild the defense? 110%. That's what they need to do. I think offensively, you don't know what's going to happen with Mike Evans. He might retire. Godwin came back, so you'll probably have him healthy. Ngbuka is going to be the number one receiver moving forward. Cade Otton got to start wearing some doggone gloves. You have a running back. I like what they have coming out of their backfield. But the offensive line is somewhat structured well. Offensively, they're all right. Defensively, they're getting old. I don't know how much longer David's going to continue to play. I think he'll most likely mess around and retire. They got to go and make some moves. It's all in the building. What's going on? It says Chicago in this bitch. What's going on? Peanut Tillman has like 30 or 40 forced fumbles and 30 INTs. Yeah, it's 44 and 38. 44 and 38. Because he was I think he was two picks away from being the only member of the 40-40 club. What the hell is... What is Richard Sherman? Richard Sherman got a fucking wand in his hand? He's got a wand in his hand. Tony Gonzalez is fucking freezing right now up there. He is freezing up there right now. Penguin. But oh wow, Malcolm Jennings getting inducted into the Eagles Hall of Fame. How cool is that? Shout out to Malcolm Jennings, huh? Said on a serious note, what do we do when you're accomplishing your goals but you're never happy after? Been dealing with some depressive episodes lately. Okay, so it's funny that you mentioned. I was literally thinking about this earlier today. It's an interesting situation because for one, you have to figure out what's the why behind the goals. Like, is it solely for you? Or are you doing it for somebody else? Is it something that's bigger than you? You have to just kind of figure out what is the why behind all of the goals. Like myself, I'm grinding towards making sure I can take care of my fam or whatever the case is. But here's the problem. Not to get morbid, for all intents and purposes, at best, my immediate fam, I got 10 years. The way my brother lives his life, he'll most likely, obesity is going to take him out, without question. If he doesn't change it, obesity is going to take him out. My parents, they don't exercise nothing. My mom's 71, my dad's 68. At best, I have 10 years, at best. So past that, like unknown Adonis, stage 5 kidney failure. It could be any fucking day if you don't get a transplant. So my whole thing is just make sure they good. I have no idea what 40 for the chiseled Adonis, no fucking idea what the hell that looks like. So all this shit could be for naught. I have no idea what's on the horizon. So I've just been trying to go and find what route you go. You have to go at that point. So I would ultimately say because I can't give you an answer because I'm actively going through it myself. It's just finding out the why. It's legit just trying to find out the why. I don't want to get morbid about it, but legit, that's the best way I can. It's just trying to find a why in the goals. Find a why in the goals. Like, all right, hey, I want to achieve this. Maybe you're achieving a lot of the short-term goals. Set long-term ones. I try to harpen sometimes when I try to find a glee, if you will. I'll think back to childhood, things that brought me joy and happiness. How can I capture that as an adult? Start making a living will now. You're not wrong. So yeah, I guess I can't answer the question per se, but that's kind of what goes through my mind. Life is full of problems. The goal is exchanging one problem for a better problem. True. Ravens in the building. What's going on? What happened last night? Cowboys W, Eagles L. Well, we'll see how that plays out. We still got 30 minutes left of football. Sam Black said, do I still want to do stand-up comedy? You know, the goal was always to go back and do it. I don't know if that if that's necessarily something that would bring me the fulfillment, because I haven't had the desire to return back. I thought I would have a yearning feeling to go and get back on stage. I don't. I legitimately don't. Penguin said that was a great answer. Thank you. Sorry for bringing the stream down a bit. No. Because as I've always said, the real interactions of life, because all of this is truly escapism at its core, unless, of course, we're individuals who are playing or doing this for a profession. So, because as I've always said on stream, like at the end of the day, like life is hard enough, right? You get an opportunity to have dialogue and conversation, albeit I'm speaking into the second screen. It's not as if we're sitting here in front of each other, but I pretty much put like, I don't want to say I put faces to names, but I kind of do. Shout out to Mike Tomlin for the phraseology of nameless gray faces. So essentially everybody is not necessarily a nameless gray face, but you're a gray face with a name. So every time I'll read a name, like whether it's Darkness Wind or it's Penguin King or it's or if it's Jacobs in there or Sam Black or B Fat or Ravens or Sierra or Peyton or Neil, I may not know. I know what some of you look like, but if I have no idea what it is that you look, I just assume it's like a gray face, and then we're having a dialogue that's there. It's not just, hey, I'm talking to a chat, you know? So we have dialogue, if you will. So even if it wasn't a call-in, which I should have been set up, but even if it's not a call-in, I still go through the messages. I'll go and I'll read it so we can actually, feel as if we're talking to each other. Rain said, much love to me. I appreciate you. Ciara said, you have no face, you're gray. Ma'am, would you give it a rest? Oh, wow. This man, Saquon, never turned around for the football. Pass sales incomplete. Man's got on mismatch. Yo, they booing already. Bro, it's the first play. Yo, relax. Yo, what's good with the Philly fan, bro? They booing after the first play. Motherfuckers got to relax, bro. Golly. Yeah, Junior, we've met in person. Robert said, you've been working hard to get better at hydrating. You're going to physical therapy, trying to learn to be better, learning better stretches and how to safely work out after being sedentary since getting out of the Army. Yeah, it's hydration important. I would implore you, because I was talking to somebody Monday. at the gym because he struggles with hydrating because he's working at home from his desk, and most times he's like 6-7 hours he'll go with 6-7 without getting any water. And I told him what he should probably end up doing is either you get yourself this is about what 1,000 milliliters, a liter, right? I would have two. The other one is downstairs, but I'll have 2 of these completely filled at the desk. It's in front of me. I have to drink it. Oh my God. Yeah, they got to him. There's no way. It's a wrap. Great job. No flag. Yeah, hell of a fucking job. Hey, Chicago got right after the Hurts. He had no chance. He didn't even have enough space to fought without anybody hearing him. That was a hell of a defensive effort right there. There was no way they was going to complete that. Oh, these motherfuckers is booing heavily, even putting the whole finger down like they Batista out here. That's just a hell of a call from Chicago. That's good defense. That's just good defense right there. Lemonade water to make it more appealing. You have a liter cup to monitor. That's not too bad. You just don't want to put too much lemon or lime, make it acidic, if you will. But when I say too much, I'm talking about like this is the only water that you drink at that point. And you could kind of, I don't want to say fuck yourself up, but as we all know, too much of anything is not good. But have some kiwi, have some strawberry, some, of course, lemon, lime in moderation, cucumber up in the water. Make it easier, but yeah, got to drink that water. Try to get at least 3 liters a day. Stay hydrated. Stretch, move around, walk 10,000 steps. Ben Johnson or Sean Payton for the coach of the year most likely is going to end up going in the direction of Ben Johnson, but you also got Steichen out there in Indianapolis as well. So they got it's going to be a rush to the finish. All right, here we go. Oh, they're going to go and hand it off to DJ Moore. DJ Moore, gain of 10, first down. First down. Dungeon said bad things are going to happen in life. Just maintain your focus on all the simple things in life that give you joy on a daily basis. Respect for talking about it on stream. Yes, indeed. And I have to maybe have like one stream. We just do like a full on mental health check-in. Just see where everybody's at. Sarah said you got bad knees after 10,000 straight. You'll be looking like Daniel Jones in practice. See, that's crazy. First off, 10,000 straight is not what you got to do. But that's only walking for like an hour and a half. And you too doggone young. You like 20, 23, 24? Talking about bad knees. It's crazy. Yeah, Mike Vrabel as well is somebody else who's also there for the coach of the year. That's why I think it's going to be down to the finish to see who's going to mess around and get that coach of the year. Because I don't think there's anybody outside of maybe defensive player of the year. Myles Garrett been playing out of his fucking mind, but they're on a losing football team. But he's been playing out of his mind. There's no doubt I think we could all kind of acknowledge best defensive player in the football right now is Myles Garrett. Is anybody? So he's probably the defensive player of the year right now. Offensive, I have Matt Stafford as my MVP. Offensive player of the year. Yeah. JSN could be Stafford, could be Jonathan Taylor. So give it a few more weeks. Drake May is another candidate as well. 3rd and 5, you got to get a stop. And remember, Caleb Williams can run. QB Zesty does like to use his legs. He's going to run. No, he's not. He's going to throw. He overthrew his man again. Oh, my God. Caleb, why? What is wrong with you? I hope there's a situation where Burden fucking slipped. Yeah, McCaffrey as well, another person. What are you doing? Oh, he slipped. Yeah, he slipped. He just straight up slipped. Chicago. Yeah, hey, I can't even take that. I can't even give that to. I can't even blame Caleb Williams. That's a good ball. This motherfucker slipping and shit. Oh, there's laundry on the field. I think they actually stopped this play. Oh, that was a good punt too. That would have been stopped inside the 4. That was a good punt too. Never said you 35 now. You still need 2 knee braces and ice yachts. You got the Stone Cold Steve Austin going on. That's wild. Sports ruin your body, especially cheerleader. Can't count how many times you've fallen at the top of the pyramid. Oh Lord, might need that might need to get them stem cells. Good God. Bad knees have no age. Hey, start walking backwards. Damn, you had the punt on the last play would have had them inside the 5. This one puts them at the fucking 24 or 25. Oh, that's pain. Every time I see somebody's house that got lights all over it, I immediately think about the light bill. Players are slipping. Is it raining in Philly or not? I don't know. It might be the grass out there. You added yoga and it's done wonders for you? Yeah, yes, indeed. I always tell people, hey, get that DDP yoga, man. That shit was working for me. And it worked for countless different individuals. Get your body loose. Not in the other way. NFL needs real grass. That's a fact. Every time I see the goddamn turf out there, I say,
I can't co-sign that, big brother, but I ain't mad at you for what you do.
Because they try to save money. I guess it's easier to maintain turf than it is to maintain grass. Yeah, light bill high as Wiz Khalifa and giraffe pussy. I mean, it's hot as hell. High as hell, I should say. Who's the NBA MVP? Nah, I'm not even thinking about that yet. We haven't even made it to Christmas. Season hasn't even really began for me. How many games they played? 15? 20? So far in this game, DeAndre Swift, the player of the game so far. Let's see. Caleb Williams, 11 of 26, 90 yards. DeAndre Swift, 11 carries, 93 yards, and a touchdown. Hurts is 5 of 12, 57 yards. Shayshawn Barkley, 7 carries, 24 yards. Devontae Smith, the leading receiver, with 1 catch for 30 yards. All right. All right. Here we go. Handoff. Shayshawn Barkley going nowhere. Barkley going absolutely nowhere. Fam, this Eagles, listen to the crowd. Listen to the crowd.
Tragic.
These motherfuckers is booing heavily. They booing heavily. Yeah, I'm going to be on the walking pad later tonight during the stream. Eagles' run game is trash this year, indeed. It's not what it was last year. Here come the pass rush. They broke through. He got to throw it away. No, he's going down the field. Intercepted. Intercepted. I think Kevin Byard took that one away. He caught that. They don't know if they actually want to rule it a catch or not. I think they're just going to call it a pick so they could get the immediate review. He was trying to get the ball to A.J. Brown. Brown. Byard. Oh, he got it. Yup, that's a pick. That's a pick. Did he land in bounds? Yes, he did. That's a pick. That's a pick. Hey, Chicago, find the end zone and make it a 2-possession lead. Chicago got to go find the end zone and make this a 2-possession lead. Monungai, gain of 7. Yeah, they booing heavily right now. Somebody tell the Eagles to stand up.
Mercedes Monet left laying and tragic.
Tragic. They straight ass out there. Not playing their best ball whatsoever. Giving out gifts, donations. 2nd and 3. Oh, Caleb can run. Wow, he ends up making the old man Graham miss, and now Caleb's going to run. Decides to slide on 2nd down. On 3rd, listen, I ain't even going to hold you. Run this football. Run this football. Stop all this excess passing shit. There's no fucking reason why Caleb Williams should have 30 goddamn passing attempts midway through the 3rd quarter. Like, what are y'all doing? Oh, wow. Jalen Hurts' first interception since week 6. Oh, Williams under duress. Got to throw it. Incomplete. They should have ran the football. They should have ran the football. The fuck are they doing in this second half? Let me go check these Bears drives. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me check these Bears drives. Because what have they done in this second half? There's back-to-back 3 and out, and then bam, a punt. This 10-yard run, 5-yard run. Then on this drive, 7-yard run, Sacking completion. Bro, it's time to just straight run the football. This man doesn't have a completion in this half. Both drives, they didn't have a completion. Just run the fucking football, man. Just run the fucking football, man. Timothy, put 2 on it. The 2025 Eagles is the 2023 Eagles, but strictly the offense is vanilla. Timothy put 2 on, said both these teams is cheeks. How is it still 10-3? Well, offense is disappointing. Offense is disappointing across the board. It's like, hey, you want to go out there and put points on the board? Both the Bears and the Eagles are saying.
You'll do nothing. You'll do fucking nothing. Not one of you will do nothing. Get the fuck out of here.
Bad play calling. Bad play calling. The Bears defense is certainly showing the fuck up. I just don't understand why they keep throwing the goddamn football so goddamn much, especially when the run game is working. They've carried the football 25 times on the ground. It shouldn't be equal with 27 times being thrown from Caleb Williams. This should be 40 to fucking 20. 40 to 20, they only ran 32 plays. I said 32. 52. It should be 35 17. Should be 35 fucking carries for the Bears offense. Run the goddamn ball. Meanwhile, Jalen Hurts 5 of 13. They're rigging bets. This is the WTF Bowl. All right. Jalen Hurts takes over inside his own 10. Empty formation, no protection over the middle, able to find A.J. Brown. That's a first down. Is the Eagles' offense the worst between division leaders? No, the Pittsburgh Steelers. Oh, Devontae Smith caught a pass, but he ain't going nowhere. And there's laundry on the field. This might be coming back on a hold. Wow, it's a roughing the passer. Was there a helmet to helmet? What happened? Oh, you're a fucking idiot. He already got rid of the football. What is you doing, you fat bastard? And this man had the audacity to throw his hands up. Bro, you just ran through this man for what reason, bro? Are you dumb? Are you dumb? You dumb, big fat bastard. What's wrong with you? There's handoff. Saquon Barkley, he ain't going nowhere. Gain of about 4 right here. Son pushed him for no reason. Roughing the passer. He already got rid of the football. What the fuck you pushed him for? Oh, Hurts gonna keep it himself. Okay, Jalen Hurts. Run there, Hurts. Big first down inside Bear territory. All right. That's what they needed. Jalen Hurts able to go and use his legs. And he's now, that should probably have him over 50 yards. There was a design. He just said, fuck it, I'm going. He said, fuck it, I'm going to go. That should give him 50 yards flat. Hurts is going to air it out for A.J. Brown. Got him. Touchdown. To the end zone. Touchdown, A.J. Brown. All right, the Eagles able to make something happen. 5 plays, 92 yards, under 2 minutes. That's a touchdown drive right there. That's how you make a play. That's how you make a play. That's a great job right there. Extra point coming from Elliott. Oh, he missed it. He missed it. He missed it. He missed it on the extra point, and the Eagles still trail by 1. A.J. Brown making plays. The touchdown, A.J. Brown, but unfortunately, they can't take the lead. All right, midway through the third quarter, the Eagles on a 5-play, 92-yard drive. Knowing the Eagles, that's all the offense you're going to see for the rest of the game. Well, one way or another, the Eagles fans is happy. They in Kensington right now doing.
Oh, nigga, give me one more round. Tell me that no. Oh, please. Tell me that no. Oh, nigga, give me one more round. Tell me that no.
It's amazing how these dudes miss extra points. Nah, it's just super windy out there. It's super windy out there, so I'm not surprised. One way or another, it's a 10-9 game. A.J. Brown with a touchdown. David Box in the building said, you're nervous. You shouldn't be. Finally, we got offense coming from the Philadelphia Eagles. And now, how do the Bears respond? Also, the beautiful thing here is because you're leading by 1, if you're able to go and score a touchdown, you have the option of going for 2 to make it a 2-possession game. So let's see how Ben Johnson plays this upcoming drive. Let's see how he plays this upcoming drive. In the meantime, let me go run to the bathroom real quick. LeBron, dance for the people real quick. All right. Watching the leftovers in the microwave, dancing like LeBron is hilarious. I did have another, I grabbed this as I was on the way back. I grabbed this, the On the Rocks made cocktail. It is an espresso martini. I'm not an espresso martini guy. I picked this up because I have a buddy of mine that is a fan of the espresso martinis. So I'm going to give that a try and see what this is going to hit for. By the way, we are live later tonight for Friday Night SmackDown. So once this game is done, knocking out the commentary for yesterday's games, and then that'll probably end up premiering at 10. But yeah, going live for Friday, or maybe 8. Who knows? Once I get done with it, then I'll be able to go and get that live. So. Oh, that's gonna be a flag. This is coming in. Yep, that's a flag on the Kobe Dean. That's coming in. Automatic first down. Automatic first down. The Bears got us. For the Bears, a field goal is not enough. You want a touchdown, so you could possibly make it a 2-possession game. You had vodka yesterday. It was mixed with lemon, Long Island. Laundry on the field. Wow, wow, Nakobe said he too little. He pushed me. Dean said he too little. Oh, he grabbed. Oh, come on now. You can't just grab somebody. How you gonna grab somebody and then look at the ref like, oh, nah, he too little? What are you talking about? You literally broke the rules, bruh. All right. It's crazy to think this third quarter has just made it to halfway. This like drive number 5. Oh, DeAndre Swift over the middle. All right. I told you guys what they need to do is just keep running Swift. Keep running Swift. Very next play, run the ball again. They're over 100. They're over 150 yards. Bro, they're at 170 yards rushing. They about to get to 200 yards. Just keep running the football, bro. I don't want to see Caleb throw another pass. I don't want to see Caleb throw another pass. These motherfuckers got 178 yards rushing. I don't want to see Caleb throw another pass, bro. This don't make sense. Just keep running the football. Swift already over 100, but another guy in the back. Oh, my God, Caleb, run. Just go run. Pass intercepted. What you throwing the ball for? Great play from the Eagles defense. Hunt able to tip it to himself. You see? Dumbass motherfucking shit. You got 178 yards on the ground. The fuck is you throwing the football for on 2nd and short? Y'all dumb as hell. Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victory. Fly, Eagles, fly. Beat the Bears down 1, 2, 3. These motherfuckers do not understand you killing on the ground. The fuck are you throwing the football for? Stupid as hell. Great play by Hunt. Great play by Hunt. You gotta be kidding me, fam. These dudes is dumb as hell. That's exactly what you get. That's exactly what you get. QB Zesty giving the football to the defense. QB Zesty giving the football back to the defense because he's Zesty. Handoff, Shayshawn Barkley. Couple blockers out in front. Huge carry down to the 20. Time to take a sip of this here Espresso Martini. That's all right. That's all right. I'm not a coffee guy, but that's all right. Official put 2 on said Caleb is butt cheeks. Booty butt, booty butt, booty butt cheeks. You got to be kidding me, fam. I tried to sing this man praises earlier today, but unfortunately he decided to go out there and play bad football today. Bad football from QB. Zesty. Field goal gives them the lead, but remember, it's incredibly windy out there. Touchdown opens this game open for the the Eagles, and remember, they're most likely going to go for 2. Handoff, Saquon Barkley once again, positive yardage, and now he's going to carry it inside the 10. He could have went. What the fuck? They said he's down early. Wait, whoa. What? They said he's down early before he picked up the first down. I want to see the replay. I want to see the replay. Because where the fuck was he down? Matt giving out even more gifts. Did he touch the ground? Saquon. Yeah, he's down. He's down. He's down. Good job, officials. Hey, W refs, they actually got it right. 3rd and 1, you know exactly what's coming. You know exactly what's coming. It's time for the tush push. Brotherly shove. Ooh, did he make it?
Let me in your world, you know. That's why looking lonely, you know, boy, that's why. I wanna be your lady,
The Bears believe they have a takeover? The referees are just putting their hands in the air and shit. Oh! Oh! It's a fumble! It's a fumble! The Bears take it away! The Bears take it away! What? What happened? Hurts was moving. Oh, Nashawn Wright came in and ripped it away. Nashawn Wright came and ripped it away. What a play. What a play. The former corner from Laney goes in there, rips the football away, but it's a mass recovery. Oh, this is terrible because it's indeed a fumble, but do you have a clear shot of who recovered it? Because remember how difficult it is to overturn a call. You need a reason to overturn it. This is 100% a fumble, but then can you guarantee that it was the Bears that fell on top of it because a gang of people was fighting for the football? It's 100% a fumble, but there's no scenario unless you get some fucking zoomed in footage to identify who has the ball. Because remember, they were all fighting for it. Nashawn Wright didn't clearly get it back 100%, at least not from the angle that I saw here. They were fighting for it, but they ruled it Bears football. Because they ruled it Bears football, even if there was a Philadelphia Eagle underneath the pile who ended up coming away with the ball at the bottom, there's no way to actually identify if you clearly got it. Bears ball. The Bears got him again. The Bears got him again.
let me in your world, you know. That's why looking lonely, you know, boy, that's why.
Cut that shit off. Bears ball. Bears ball. Bears ball. Oh, boy. Them boys is sick. One quick look at what the Chicagoans have to say.
You have a vagina! You have a vagina!
Oh, my. Now, somebody tell Ben Johnson, run the fucking football. Run the fucking football. It's all right. The game guy for 5 wants to say NFL won't ban the tush push now. Its effectiveness went downhill tremendously. I disagree. 100%. They're still going to ban it. They're 100% still going to ban it. The effectiveness may have went down, but still they're going to have to ban it because how do you officiate it? They have to ban it. Let me see the replay here. All right, let's see the clear replay over here because now you're saying 26 recovered it. All right, so let's see here. Nashawn Wright went in. He ripped it out. He ripped it out. Then they're bad. Damn. Why don't they show the fucking angle of the... I mean, they ruled it Bears ball, so it doesn't even fucking matter anymore. Because whatever call they went with on the field, I think that was ultimately what it's going to be. Hand off to Manungai. Oh, he's got a hole. Manungai able to break loose. Manungai still on his feet. Manungai down to the 44-yard line. Manungai with a huge carry, and the Bears are now over 200 yards on the ground. Run the damn ball. Run the damn ball. Run the damn ball. Run the damn ball. Keep running the goddamn ball. Don't throw the ball no more. Run the damn ball. Run the damn ball. Oh, that reminds me. I got to order this new mic. My damn mic is, this one's fucked up. It don't work. See, this don't work. This one don't work. I got to use this one. But I got to order another one of these joints. That's what I couldn't figure out what the fuck I had to order yesterday. Thank God for Black Friday deals. I'll be sick. I'll go to the website. Yeah, we actually don't have a Black Friday deal for this microphone. Go fuck yourself. Run the goddamn ball. Go to Amazon right now. I have to spend my money. All right, 2nd and 5. They're approaching midfield. 2nd and 5. Give this ball right back to Manungai. No, yeah, give it to Manungai. Positive yardage. First down, now inside Philly territory. Run the damn ball. 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 That's all you need to do. Run the goddamn ball. 223 yards on the ground. Run the damn ball. Manungai now got 93 yards rushing. Oh, damn, the motherfucking moved up front. A fat man moved up front, and it's laundry on the field. Where's my flag? Oh, here we are. False start. Fat boy. Yeah, run the goddamn ball. A handoff, Manungai got fucking blasted. Great tackle right there, able to take him down. What if I just get a new XLR for it? I might have to just open this joint up. Just get another XLR cable for this joint. Dame guy put 2 on it, said Bears running more tainted than Nebraska's video. Here we go, 224 yards on the ground. Phillies only ran for 80, but now's an opportunity to close out this half the right way. 2nd and 14, handoff Manungai, positive yardage yet again. He's now going to set up a 3rd and manageable. And guess what they should do on 3rd down? Run the damn ball. Run the damn ball. Run the damn ball. Run the damn ball. That's all they need to keep doing. That's all they need to keep doing. Insanity said, well, Micah, I use these short. Almost dropped the fucking espresso martini. The Shore 7 MB. Shore SM 7B. Yeah, I'll probably just need the XLR. Funny enough, I think I have another XLR cable. I just got to open this son bitch up and run it through. This man, Caleb Williams, threw it into the ground. Caleb Williams threw it into the motherfucking ground. Why the hell didn't y'all run the goddamn ball? Run the damn ball. Run the damn ball. Run the damn ball. What are you throwing for? 4th and 5. They're just going to try to see if they can draw them off sides. I don't believe they're going to go for it. I don't believe you. 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 They're lying. They're lying. Oh, wow, the play clock reset. Oh, no. Oh, this man, damn, they done zoomed in on the manicure. Hey, they I guess they're actually going to run a play then. Because remember, with the heavy winds, it's as far as they're concerned, it's 4-down territory across the board. Because with the heavy winds, they don't believe that Philly's going to mess around and actually, kick a field goal in this weather. They're actually going to end up going for it now because they reset the play clock. I believe they're actually going to go for it here. All right, 4th and 5. Caleb Williams, he's calling for it. They've got the snap. Where's he going to go with the football? Bad pass, but able to find Loveland. That's a 1st down. Loveland moves the chains, and guess what? Fresh set of downs. It's a 1st down. You're already inside Philly territory. Guess what? Fresh set of downs. What you think I want Chicago to do? Say it with me now. Run the damn ball. 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 I don't want to see another pass until it's 3rd and long. Run the damn ball. 21st 1st down for the Chicago Bears. They got a motion man, but you know exactly what's coming. Handoff to Manungai. 1st down again. Gain of 9, because what do? They ran the goddamn ball. David Box, what you want your Chicago Bears to do? Run the goddamn ball. Adonis back. What you want your Bears to do? Run the damn ball. Angie put 2 on and said, thoughts on the AFC picture moving forward. You weren't in the chat early in the stream. But ultimately, I think Kansas City will still mess around and qualify as a wild card because I don't believe in Jacksonville and Los Angeles. I think one of them is going to mess around and fall out towards the tail end. Also, Cincinnati is alive in the division. So Baltimore and Pittsburgh, they're both highly possible to lose two to three games down the stretch for the remainder of the year. 9-8 wins that division. Cincinnati wins out. They get a little bit of help from Baltimore, Pittsburgh, messing around and taking L's. That division representative is going to be a 9-8 winner, and it could be Cincinnati. And who would have thought Joe Flacco comes over there? He's 1-5 starting, but guess the one team he beat, the Pittsburgh Steelers. Might have said air it out. You don't piss me off. You don't see the Chargers in the playoffs? So we shall see. Yeah, I'll have to order either I open. There's a way to get inside. I just have to figure out the screws to get inside here and change the XLR. Maybe I don't need to buy a whole new arm. I just got to switch the XLR. Rams win it all. They're my pick in the NFC. They are my pick in the NFC. Secure the ball and run the damn ball indeed. What? Wrong activity. Guess about that time for the fourth. You know what time it is. Just got to wait till we come back from that commercial break because I'm watching on Amazon Prime.
Maximizer just gifted 5 subs.
And gentlemen, we've arrived at the final period of this game where the Bears are running the football spectacularly for over 230 yards. The first time they had 200-yard rushers in the same game since the 85 Bears. The Philadelphia Eagles, reigning defending undisputed Super Bowl champions, have turned the football over not once, but twice with a god-awful offensive production day. Can they take their receipt to the sperm bank and get their comeback, or would it be back-to-back weeks with unfortunate losses, keeping their divisional opponent Cowboys alive in the division? Ladies and gentlemen, I invite you to the fourth What Fourth quarter, they have 15 minutes more, or 16, I should say, on the time of possession. Matt giving out even more gifts. Here we go. You already, no. They're going to throw it over to DJ Moore. DJ Moore with the catch, able to go and pick up the first down here. They're going to move the chains, and they better just run the football, 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 run the football. Run the goddamn football. Oh, I almost forgot to send teammate Adonis text message for his birthday. First and goal from the 4-yard line. Handoff, Manungai. Touchdown, Chicago. Manungai to the end zone, and the Bears extend their lead. And guess what? Keep the offense on the field. Go for 2. You up by 7. Go for 2. Go for 2. 12 plays, 87 yards, 6:44 on the clock. Go for 2. Go for 2. Go for 2. Go for 2. Make this a 9-possession lead. You already up by 7. Go for 2 right now. No. Don't kick the extra point. It's an 8-point game. I'd have went for 2, and you know what I would have did when on the 2-point conversion? Ran the fucking ball. Ran the damn ball. Ran the damn ball. David Bach said, are we actually good? I believe so. Da Bears. Let me go over and check over on Underdog and see where I stand right now. Let me go over to Underdog and see where I stand right now. I am now in second place. I am behind by 3 points. My opponent, who has DeAndre Swift, Jalen Hurts, Colston Loveland, and Dallas Goedert. I have Kyle Manungai, Saquon Barkley, Devontae Smith, DJ Moore. And I passed up the gentleman who has A.J. Brown, Caleb Williams, Rome Odunze, Jake Elliott. Kyle Manungai over 120 yards rushing, and he's got a TD. The Bears on the ground. This might be 250 yards on the ground. 257 yards on the ground. Why did I choose Smith? Oh, I chose Smith over A.J. Brown. Only because I figured I had to coin flip between the two, and I had more faith in Devontae Smith. I was wrong. If I went A.J. Brown, I'm winning some money. If I were the Steelers owner, what steps would I take to restore the culture? Well, for one, motherfuckers would have to earn their stripes across the board. Y'all don't produce, you're gone. Period. You don't produce, you're gone. Ain't nobody fixing to be around 5 years, 6 years. You don't produce, you out of here. You out of here. Coaching, GM, you out of here.
Donations.
Receiver, quarterback,
Donations.
D lineman,
Gifts.
whatever the case is.
Gifts.
You out of here.
More gifts. More gifts.
Matchvisor gifted. Yoshi_the_only_wanderer subscription. Matchvisor gifted a tier 1 sub to Yoshi _
Matt
the
giving out
_
gifts,
only
man.
_wanderer.
Matt's gone up
They
to
have given
69
gift subs
gifts
in
on the channel. All right. The Eagles are going into the wind. They're going to have to return this. Oh, if he could get outside, this could be dangerous. He can't. Great fucking tackle. And that's going to stop him at the 20-yard line. Great tackle on special teams right there.
Donations.
Sierra said, leave you somebody to gift. Hey, I think there's somebody
Gifts.
out there. B.J just got another
Gifts.
gift. Matt is up to 70 gifts on the channel.
Gifts.
Matchvisor
Matt is up to,
gifted
hey, I don't know if
Jayi
anybody's going to out-gift Matt over on
Matchvisor
Twitch.
gifted a tier 1 sub to Jayi. They have given 70 gift subs in the channel.
Hey, William and Tank the Son holding it down on the gifts on YouTube, but I don't think anybody going to catch Matt over on Twitch. Matt balling on Twitch like
Kobe.
he going crazy. 12:40 on the clock here. Watch out. Jalen Hurts is going to air it out. Looking for Devontae Smith. Tried to come back to the football, and there should be laundry on the field. He's not going to get it. He's not going to get it. Wow, I'm shocked. I thought they were going to throw a flag here.
Just gifted 1 subs.
One-on-one with a linebacker. They didn't throw the flag. Oh, Sierra found somebody to give. 41 total gifts from Sierra, holding it down. But Matt got you beat. Holding it down for the community. Everybody taking a shot.
Kobe.
Everybody taking a shot.
Kobe.
2nd and 10. Oh, they got to move with a sense of urgency now. Hot. Hand off to Shayshawn Barkley. Is there a hole? No, there's not. The Bears defense is there, though. Takes him down. No PI is crazy. I agree. No PI is crazy. They should have thrown a flag. Big Mama can't compete with that with that
Donations.
with that college refund.
Donations.
Hey, I think everybody
Gifts.
got that $200 in the mail.
More gifts. More
Oh,
gifts.
Matt giving out even more
Match
gifts.
Visor gifted babe.
More
It's
gifts.
23
3rd and 6 here.
subscription. Match Visor
What's Hurts
gifted
gonna
a
do?
tier
Dump
1
off.
sub
Got
to
AJ
Babe
Brown, but
Loves
Brown is
23.
down
They have
and
given
short. They're
71
inside
gift
their own
subs in
30. They're gonna
return.
punt. Listen to the boos. Boo! Oh, this man got on a Rey Mysterio mask. Man went underneath. Oh man, they're sick. Look at the Eagles fans. Boo! Boo! Look at the Eagles fans. They all sick. Everybody was angry. And guess what? Because the Bears are winning by 8. Oh, wow. They got movement up front. Did the Eagles have a false start? Yeah, they couldn't even fake it now. Oh, he's saying fire Kevin. All right. 4th and 8. Oh, they just confirmed that Aaron Rodgers is playing. Or I should say, I just saw that they confirmed that Aaron Rodgers is playing. Field goal goes out of bounds. It's probably going to be at the 36-yard line. They booing the fucking special teams now, too. 41-yard line, they going to spot it? God damn. Damn. Eagles fans is not having a good time. Eagles fans is not having a good time. Matt up to 71 with the gifts. Yeah, Matt going crazy. Matt going crazy.
Kobe.
Deep pockets Matt. Deep pockets Matt. Matt came in the clutch with the donations like.
Van a servir, ganó. Le van a servir, tiene altura. Ganó profundidad. Ganó, lo ganó. Ganó, lo ganó. Good.
Y es castigo, pero va a ser en contra de Oro.
Very good.
Illegal
Las
formation.
Panteras.
Defense.
Las
Line up over the
Panteras.
center.
Las
Tries to
Panteras.
climb. The points are
Yo
good.
sí le voy a los Panthers. Taca, 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 taca. Yo sí le voy a los Panthers. Taca, 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 taca. Se acabó el partido, señores. El gigante quiso crecer y en su manera de crecer pagó la penitencia. La furia felina con récord de 14 ganados, 0 perdidos.
Ganó, lo ganó. Ganó, lo ganó.
Le ha sobrado distancia, le van a servir. Tiene altura, tiene profundidad, va a llegar. ¡Ganó, lo ganó! 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 ¡Señor! ¡Ganó, lo ganó! ¡Ganó, lo ganó! Yo sí le voy a los Panthers. ¡Taca, taca, 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 taca! Yo sí le voy a los Panthers. ¡Taca, taca, taca!
It's so funny because he beat the fucking Giants twice. And then now he's a Giants kicker. He just so happened to be hurt. Oh, man. Hilarious. Hilarious. And now the Bears are coming out to the field. And you know what time it is. Run the ball. 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 By the way, did any of y'all see the women had a commercial for the, you know what? I'm going to save it. I'm going to save it for later tonight. Fucking IW. All right, 11:15 on the clock here. What do you got, Chicago? Handoff. Nowhere to go for Swift. All you got to do is stop the run for 12 more minutes. Well, I've been struggling all fucking day. Here we go. 200-yard rushers. Swift still in this game here. Right back to Swift. He can't find a hole, but he's able to find positive yardage to set up a third and manageable. It's about to be a third and long 4. Third and a long 4. And remember, Caleb Williams, QB Zesty, can run if he has to.
Restore my community.
Matchvisor just gifted 1 subs.
You could go a hard play action here, but I think Caleb should also consider running if he has to. Over the middle, got his man. DJ Moore, first down. The drive continues, and it's a fresh set of downs. So you know what they need to do on first and second. Run the ball. 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 We go blackout. Run the ball. Run the ball. We bring the light back. Run the ball. Run the ball. DJ Moore moving the chains. It's time to give that football to Manungai. Oh, fuck, Manungai's off the field. Damn, now that I think about it. DJ Moore moving the chains is good for me, but I need more Manungai carries. DeAndre Swift is on the leader in the fantasy. They're inside of Eagles territory as well, by the way. Matt giving out even more gifts. Even more gifts. Hey, W Matt. W Matt. Oh, wait. There's a dump off. Cole Kmet out of bounds. And now, guess what? It's a third and manageable. Third and manageable. And the clock is continuing to move. Third and manageable. If you're the Eagles, you have to get a stop here. One of these days, I'm just going to flex this joint and then break it completely. But because this is, I can't wear this suit outside of the stream. It's too small now. 3rd and 4. The Bears are 8 of 14 on third down. They're over 50%. Meanwhile, the Eagles are 1 of 8. All right, here we go. Here we go, Chicago. Loveland in motion. Throw over to Zacchaeus. Zacchaeus, first down and more. Down to the 30. First down, Eagles. And you know what? Another fresh set of downs. What are you going to do? Run the ball. Run the ball. Run the ball. Run the ball. I said run the ball. Run the ball. Run the ball. And run the ball some more. Run the ball. Run the ball. Run the ball, then run the ball. You got yet another first down. And it's time to run the ball again. They've got 26 first downs. Damn, it's fucking Swift who's still in the game. Get Manungai in there. They're bringing the clock all the way down as low as they possibly can. Hand off to Swift. Swift, pick up a couple of yards here. Time to bring in a change of pace. Bring in Manungai. We want Manungai. I need Manungai. On the field, Manungai. Get Swift off the field. Manungai. Get in Manungai. Bring in Manungai. They're not doing it. It's time for a jet sweep with DJ Moore. Seven plays, 35 yards. This might be the 4th drive, 5th drive maybe that's over 7 plays. Because remember, the first 3 plays was Yeah, if Caleb Williams is going to throw it, got him. Cole Kmet to the end zone. Touchdown, Bears, 2-possession lead. Chicago, Chicago, Chicago is cooking. Chicago Bears. Chicago is cooking. Chicago is cooking. Chicago, fuck the Eagles. Cry, Eagles, cry on the road to misery. Cry, Eagles, cry. The Bears ran the ball down your throat. 1, 2, 3. And it is a 15-point lead on the road in Lincoln Financial Field. The leftovers got you getting left over on your own home turf or grass. You're getting cooked. You getting cooked. Hey, Bears is cooking. The Bears is cooking. And QB Zesty over the middle finds his man in the end zone. It's a touchdown. Cole Kmet with the score because QB Zesty. I said QB Zesty. QB Zesty with the score. The Bears cooking. 28 yards to the end zone. Chicago fans, go grab an adult beverage because it's time to celebrate. Oh, they cooking. 269 yards on the ground. Caleb Williams to the end zone with the score. $1 for 5 said if Adonis were a pro wrestler, his catchphrase would be run the ball. They are cooking tonight. Eagles fans, how you feeling? How you feeling?
Yeah.
Beta!
You might be feeling a little
Beta!
having a bad time. Meanwhile, the Bears fans. Oh, unknown Adonis is in the building. He said he's feeling a little confused. He's feeling a little confused. Pen. Nothing but pen. Stigma. But 5-1 said, as a Lion fan, you don't see us making the playoffs, but our window forever closed. But is our window forever closed, or do I think they could recover next season? I think they can recover, but it's just a matter of folks having to get paid. Jahmyr Gibbs is still on that rookie deal, but guess what? It's time to pay that man. It's going to be time to pay that man, and whatever the fuck he wants, he's going to have to get. Oh, wow, you got Eagles fans already leaving. Beat the traffic. Beat the traffic. Folks is already heading to the parking lot. They said, fuck all this. Why do I want to stick around and watch the reigning Super Bowl champions on a Black Friday game when I could just get home to go and masturbate? They leaving and going up the damn steps to get out of it. Oh, damn. Bad. Wow. It ended up bouncing into the end zone. Wow. Ended up back. I don't know why the fuck the returner over here thought it should have been a flag. It went right into the end zone. Who are you trying to convince? Yeah, they said, screw you guys. I'm going home. It's 6:19 on the clock, and they said, yeah, I'm going home. I'm out of here. It's fully capable of making a comeback here. Because remember, they got all 3 timeouts. You can go down the field. You can score before the 2-minute warning. Kick the ball back if you're able to get a stop, which I don't think they would be able to. But let's just say crazy things have happened. They were able to force a 3-and-out earlier today. Let's just say you mess around, you get a stop. Hey, you got the ball back with a chance to go down and tie or win, depending on what you do, if you score on this drive. You pick the Bears to win. Most miserable fan base in the world, Eagles fans, since they boo everything. They don't appreciate their team, players. Devontae Smith nowhere to go on the reception. Actually, the sooner this game ends, the faster I can begin the process of finishing up that commentary because I'm still in the first quarter. I'm still in the first quarter. Oh, man. Saquon Barkley, hands just for decoration. He can't catch. He can't catch. Oh, man. Eagles fans is going through it. They're going through it. Dump off to Saquon Barkley. He couldn't catch the football. Pass sale incomplete. 1205 for life. Put 2 on and say Trick Williams, Lash Legend, engage. Oh, word? That's probably the first thing I'm going to see on Twitter. Let me see. Oh, well, what do you know? Yeah, they had the video over there. Oh, wide open, Devontae Smith. There's a catch. Yeah, it's fun. That was the first thing that popped up over here. Trick Williams and Lash Legend. Yeah, he just proposed at Thanksgiving, I guess. All right, here we go. Hurts over the middle. He's got his man. That's Dotson. That's a first down. Yeah, Smitty is hurt. It appears that Devontae Smith just left the field. He's limping on the sideline. All right. Meanwhile, Jalen Hurts. Oh shit, he said fuck it, somebody down there, but underthrew AJ Brown. Let's see what's going on with Devontae Smith. I guess we're not gonna get no update. Smitty got hurt. Game over. Well, 4:20 on the clock. Fresh Prince said you just got back from meeting EO Sky and Rhea Ripley before tomorrow's Survivor Series. Hey, that's what's up.
Donations.
You might be in San Diego.
Donations. Gifts.
Here we go.
Gifts.
Hurts down the field. Oh,
More
nearly
gifts.
Intercepted.
More gifts.
Almost got undercut, and it's 3rd and 10.
_yo_boy_Chris a subscription.
You absolutely
Match
have to
Visor
score
gifted a tier 1 sub to its _yo_boy_Chris. They are given 73 gift subs in the channel.
On tight. AJ Brown about to talk shit about the offensive coordinator after this game for sure. Well, crazier things have happened. 3rd and 10. Oh, Hurts over the middle. Rifles it. He's got AJ Brown. That's a first down. They're at the 25. They got to move with a sense of urgency. They're at the 25. They trailing by 15. They got to move with a sense of urgency.
Gotcha, bitch.
Oh, my watch.
Eric Cotman is now following.
The 4 minutes. Come on now. You got to move. You got to move. There's Devontae Smith back on the field. Can he break a tackle? No, he can't. Devontae Smith back in. No, they still got time. They still got time, but they just got to score on the north side of the 2-minute warning. But remember, they don't have the benefit of kicking a field goal in this situation. You have to score. You have to go for 2 at one point. There it is. Oh, overthrew Dotson. And now 3rd and 6 is coming up right now. The clock stops, though. Chuck put 10 on it, said, damn, your Eagles came dressed in black, but unfortunately they came for their own damn funeral. You about to have a few drinks down in your own tears? Well, for the Cowboys fans, this is going to be a situation they can be hype about. A.J. Brown, back shoulder, that's a catch. They're now inside the 5. They got to hurry up and find the end zone. A.J. Brown over 100 yards. First and goal. First and goal. Jalen Hurts looking for A.J. Brown again. Got him. His second touchdown today. Well, that's all. That's all she wrote for me. I don't think I'm going to be able to recover over unless Chicago gets this ball and my nun guy runs away. Yeah, I'm cooked. Son got A.J. Brown. That's going to put him in first place. This dude came from behind and now jumped in front of us. Oh, actually, no. The other guy got Jalen Hurts too. So I don't know. We'll see. All I know is I'm in last place now. I was behind by 0.6. These motherfuckers done jumped me. I am sick. I am sick. Ah, man. I am sick. Yeah, A.J. Brown gave him 25. Yeah, he's in first place. Undisputedly in first place. I am sick. I was just on the verge of possibly getting that W. Unless this goes to Devontae Smith. He's looking for A.J. Brown again. Back to the end zone. Incomplete. Wow, it still remains a 2-possession game. I'm surprised they didn't try to go tush push straight out the gate. Oh, what a shame. Reminiscent of the Bengals-Ravens game last night. Somewhat competitive in the first half. A complete domination by one team in the second. And now Chicago can pretty much sit there with comfortability because guess what? The Eagles have to score not once, but twice. And you only got 3 timeouts. So really right now for Chicago, even if you don't pick up a first down, you're in a very good spot. But go out there and run the ball. 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 Because with 3:10 left to play, you kick it out into the end zone. Bears come out. 3 straight plays, they run the football. Let's say they don't go anywhere. At best, you could get this ball back with 2:30 something on the clock. You got to score. You're probably, unless you score on the punt return or the very first play from scrimmage, you're going to go through the 2-minute warning. You won't have any timeouts left. You have to score, onside kick, recover, field goal in order to win this game. And you know what's even worse? You missed an extra point earlier. So even if you score, it's not a guarantee you'll be able to make the extra point in this win. So guess what? You score, miss an extra point, onside kick, recover, you have to field goal to tie. Very tough position. Very tough position. They're in a very tough spot. This is exactly what the Dallas Cowboys needed. Cowboy fans is at the crib celebrating like a motherfucker. Sean Pavavon say, hey, so my short on Shaq's MVP season was the most dominant. It's a healthy debate between that season and Curry's 2015 MVP season. I still lean towards Shaq. But I think you can debate it, but I think it's still Shaq. Oh, they decided to go onside. They decided to go onside now. Rather than kick it deep, they decided to go onside now. Because given the wind, you know Chicago is still in a tough spot. But my opinion, if I'm the Bears, because you're up by 9, I'm not even going to, if depending on the down and distance on 4th down, if it's 4th and 1, I'm going for it. Second 2-game losing streak for your Birds this year. Hopefully we don't make it 3 straight. Where's the Chargers on Monday? All right, 1st and 10, handoff Manungai, gain of about 4. I need Manungai to go break loose into the open field. Let me see how far back am I? I'm in 3rd place right now. No. Oh yeah, I'm in 3rd place. I am down by 8. I am down by 8. If Manungai can explode for a touchdown on the ground, man, that would be some. Or maybe DJ Moore score on a long pass. All right. Here we go. 3rd and 5. Manungai still in the backfield here. 2nd and 7. Just don't turn the fucking football over. Toss over to Manungai. Hold on to the football. Positive yardage. Yet another timeout's coming right now. Jazz says, hopefully for your Lions, we'll get it together and bring the Cowboys back to reality. Well, we shall see. 2nd timeout coming right now. And now, if you're the Eagles, you need to get a stop right now. How many games are the Cowboys behind? 2.5? Because they've got, what, 6 wins now? Third and 3. You can't allow a 1st down. Oh no, it's a play action. And Caleb's going to run. Slide. Great job by Caleb Williams. QB Zesty picks up the 1st down, and now they can run the clock down. One more 1st down wins this game. One more 1st down wins this game. Yeah, unless Manungai was to get a handoff and goes the distance and scores a touchdown, this is over for me. Guess who's now the new number 2 seed in the NFL? The new number 2 seed in the NFL, the fucking Chicago Bears. The fucking Chicago Bears. Handoff Manungai. How many yards does he have now? Is he approaching 140? Manungai now has 128. DeAndre Swift and Manungai, 19, 18 carries, 125, 128, 1 touchdown. This is, oof. They got to run one play before the 2-minute warning. Handoff, Manungai. Nowhere to go, 2-minute warning, and this is it right here. 3rd down. If you're the Eagles, you have to get a stop. 1st down ends this game. 1st down ends this game. This game is going to end at 6. 2 hours to record this commentary. Low-key, I want to take a nap, but I don't think I'm going to have the opportunity to. How many clips is this? This is 119? I am up against the clock. Is the other commentary up already? No, I haven't even finished recording it. I'm literally 9 plays in. I've got 100 plays left to go. So, this is a long day for me. This commentary for this game is going to be tomorrow. Yeah, the grind don't start. How long have I been awake? A while. What time did I get up? Well, I got up at 8. I got home 1 o'clock, 1:30. Woke up at 8:37. Went to the gym at 9. Got back from the gym at 10:30. Had to go run errands. Got back at 12:30. Downloaded and cut up the highlights. Got that done by about like 1. Wow, they jumped off sides. These motherfuckers jumped off sides. There's no way. They jumped off sides. That's it. Wait, 5-yard penalty on 3rd and 5. That should have been a first down. What are you talking about? How's that not a first down? Okay. But yeah, so I began the process of recording, and then I had to go live for the game. All right, handoff. Manungai, nowhere to go. They're actually going to get the stop here. Now, what do you want to do? Kick the field goal, keep the offense on the field. Choice is yours. OTG, put 5 on it. $282 yards on the ground. They're going to use that timeout at 1 second. Field goal for 27. What a job by the Bears going on the road, taking care of business. OTG for 5-1 said the Eagles have proven that they are blood pressure central. Indeed. Oh, man, the 2018 fucking wild card game. Cody Parkey. The double doink. Fourth and 4, they actually keep the offense on the field. They're going to go for it to win it. And, of course, Caleb Williams throws it into the ground. Mason Rudolph was a who's reason the Steelers lost last week. Dude might be the worst QB to ever play in NFL history. Yeah, I can't say that. Oh, damn, what the hell? Something happened to Phillips? What's going on? They got to walk him to the sideline. What happened to Phillips? Ooh. Damn. Yeah, like we saw Nate Peterman. All right, Hurts is going to try to run. He's going to use his feet. I think they got, this is coming back on a hold. What was the spread? Oh, because of the let me see. A 7-point spread. Total points 43-44. Ertz over the middle pass. Wow, caught by A.J. Brown. That's a hell of a catch. Ertz back over the middle, able to find Goddard. That's another first down. They're running out of time, though. So many fans left. Yeah, a gang of them left with like 6:19 on the clock. Once the Bears scored that last touchdown, them folks started running. Yeah, they beat the traffic. They came out here to beat the traffic. Oh, listen to the fans. They saying go. Is it bear down? Go Bears, go. Oh, wow. Jalen Hurts just going to run himself. Damn. Buddy caught a shoulder from C.J. Gardner-Johnson. You know he wants to get his get back. Former teammates, 13 seconds left. And it's 4th and 4 now. Ubistics for 5 on says, "Up, Chiseled, the season is looking like one of your Madden franchise season simulators for real." 52-yard field goal to make this a 6-point. Wow, what do you know? If he actually makes this field goal, wouldn't they meet the spread? From 52, wide left, no good. Wide left, no good, and that's all she wrote. Da Bears take care of business. It's no good. One quick look at the Bears getting the W, taking care of business on the road, and winning. The Bears win.
Oh my God.
The Bears win.
728 just resubscribed for 25 months.
The Bears win. QB Zesty with the knee down, and the Bears win. One quick look, Bears with the W, and you're going to make me bear down and win it in prime time. Congratulations to the Chicago Bears with a big-time W. 1205 for life, but 2 1 says, "Sorry, Eagle Bros, but Bears." The Bears with the win, getting the victory, and winning. Oh, wait, I got a clip here for the Bears. Hold on, wait a minute. Somebody sent that to me earlier in the chat. I didn't download it, but now I can. Get this. Ah, shit. I might not have a clip. Yeah, the fucking YouTube downloader is not opening. Well, fuck it. One way or another, congratulations to the Chicago Bears getting the victory, as they would tell the reigning, defending, undisputed Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles to take out their Metro card and get aboard the train. Pack them boys up, because tonight
you lose.
Failure.
fresh hot ales, fresh hot ales, fresh hot ales, fresh hot ales, fresh hot ales.
Get your lemons.
It's over. You lose.
David says, cheers, everyone. Indeed. Indeed. Here's the espresso martini. Cheers to you. Bear down in the chat. Bear down in the chat. We are live in less than 2 hours again for Friday Night SmackDown. Official put 2 on, said take the P out of pass. What does it say? Ass. Jermaine put 2 on, said 200 gone. You gonna cry in the car after work. And Herbert put 5 on, said Chiseled Adonis. Can I check El Peluca Sape Cowboy Bob for the Smeagles? Well, stay tuned for the commentary because it's fixing to drop. Eric gonna put Triple H in the building. I will see you guys momentarily in less than 2 hours. Stay tuned. Commentary will most likely be posted as I'm live streaming. I have to go right into the recording, so it's a blitz, a 115-minute blitz to go and finish this commentary. We shall see. I'll see you guys later tonight. I will not be in this suit, but I will be walking on the walking pad, so I'll see you guys in a little bit. Eddie, take us out.
Good night. Suck my dick. Bye-bye.